Are you hearing me now, Ricardo?
Are you hearing us now, Ricardo?
Type if you and let me know if you're hearing.
Maybe you need to type and send it to Ricardo to see if.
Yes, he's
Yes.
hearing.
Okay.
Sorry,
All
the
right.
mic was somehow turned off. Sorry.
Okay. So yes, bless up yourself, Ricardo, for being here.
So let me go over the greetings again.
Exactly.
Hi guys and welcome again. Sorry about that. For some reason the mic was turned off. For those in television land, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year when it comes, and season's greetings to everyone. Happy Friday to everyone, and thank you all for your continued support. Also, likewise to our silent viewers. So I'm just gonna welcome everybody again. So welcome Ricardo, Kiki's Fitness, chilling with Ali and Molly, saying good night, host and chat. Ricardo again. So, welcome everyone. Happy Friday, season's greetings, and happy and prosperous New Year when it comes. All right, so.
Yes, guys. We are also just waiting for some more persons to be on board, and then we get our discussion started. All right. So chill with us until then. All right.
Everybody ready for tomorrow, Christmas Day? I hope everyone is prepared because there's not much time left. The year is almost done. I can't believe it went by so quickly.
Oh my goodness. Time is just flying fast, right? Yeah.
Ricardo is saying, oops, season's greetings to you both as well. Thank you so much, Ricardo. All right, so guys, tonight's topic is gonna be molested, now pregnant. Would you give birth to this child? So that's our topic for tonight. So feel free to type in the chat your contribution to the topic, as well as I have pinned the link. Which one is still? Okay.
All right. We're just setting up and we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So I guess we will just start. And
might as well
persons,
we just
because
start.
we are not going to be too long tonight because we have some other things that we need to take care of, and I'm going to be working in the morning. So we're going to try not to be too long tonight.
Yeah. So let me just begin. Just asking Father God for His blessings, right, and as it relates to this festive season, right, to just guide and protect us, right, and make sure that we have an incident-free Christmas for all of my Jamaican brothers and sisters and all persons in the diasporas and people overall on the globe. We're asking God to guide and protect us. We are particularly us Jamaicans who are experiencing, crippling situation with our crime statistics, right? So without any further ado, I just want to give a background as it relates to Last week and this week topic. Last week we were on the topic of paternity fraud, right? And where we have heard of researches which shedding some light of the high volume of deceit where paternity fraud is concerned, right? We have heard some of the reasons why paternity fraud happen, and we have made mention of the damages, right, that will happen futuristically, right? And we have given some advice as it relates to why persons, right, are not to involve in paternity fraud because, of course, the crippling future that it has for the victim. And so then, we go back, right, and we bring forward this topic as it relates to molested, pregnant, would you still give birth to the child, right? Again, that's a very tough decision making process for anyone who has to make a decision like that, right? I wish that no one, right, you know, have that experience to have to make a decision like that. But in terms, I want to give you a background as it relates to, right, some crippling statistics, right, as it relates to molestation, right, and most of our children, right, the predators direct their part to. So most of our children really experience, molestation from our predators. So I did some research, and where the research is stating as it relates to molestation on little children, child sexual abuse cases, right? To my surprise, has been increased by 70%, right, since COVID-19, dated May 28, 2020. So since we have COVID-19, right, we have the sexual abuse cases, right, pertaining to child, right, increase by 70%. That is a crippling information to any of us, right? The Pediatric Association of Jamaica is reporting a 70%, right, increase in cases of child sex abuse in Jamaica since COVID-19 pandemic. Jamaica first case of the virus was reported on March 10th, 2020. Pediatrician Dr. Curtis Price said the cases involve mostly girls from 3 to 12 years who are being molested by adult men, right? Crippling, in their 40s and 50s. So most of these, teenagers between the age of, from 3 years to 12 years of age, being molested by adult men between the ages of 40s and 50. That is a crippling statistics, right? Now, when you have, men within that age group that ought to know better, right? That one would look up to be a protector, and yet these that sort of age bracket, right, seems to be so predatory as it relates to these statistics. Dr. Price said the increase in cases was expected since it has been widely documented that during periods of lockdown and when you have hurricane floods and that sort of thing, right, we see an upsurge in these cases. So while you have the COVID lockdown, these predators were busy, right, molesting these little girls, right? Such an unfortunate situation to say the least, right? In the same breath, children advocate Diane Garden Harrison said, while the numbers are alarming, she is not surprised about the increase in sexual abuse cases. Gordon Harris further stated that over the last 5 years, there has been a constant increase in cases reported. Now, the reason why I'm making reference to this, right? Now, for persons who might, right, within this age bracket and unfortunately, right, find themselves being pregnant, because we have a lot of cases where female, people jump over female fence. You have to understand the terminology of the word, because YouTube, right, doesn't really like us to use certain words. So when I say jump over fence, right, you know what I mean. So you will have like these predators, right, jumping over people's fence, right, committing their atrocities. Now, this is what I'm talking about. In instances like those, and of course, we have some female in the panel, right? And you being molested and you got pregnant, right? Would you bring that child? No, and it is such a difficult situation, as I said, for female who will face with that situation and have to make that decision, right? And that, okay, you're in this situation, right? You're being sexually molested, right? And, here you are, right? Being, pregnant, right? What sort of decision will you make in this case? No, so Nana, I mean, look, in terms of that situation, what would be the advice in terms of what for persons who molested? What do you think would be the right course of action in terms of them, um, you know, making the decision to carry the child or making the decision to delete that process? What do you think would be the right part? I will take my position here is pro-life. I have to take a pro-life position because I cannot be telling the female, right, to terminate, right, that pregnancy. But from a lady's perspective who have experienced something like that, right, I would like, to hear might be the reasons of why they would, carry that child or they wouldn't carry that child. But just for me, right, I know that, but I'm just asking you, right, as it relates to a situation that you're going to sympathize with the situation to say, okay, all right, if you fall in a situation like this, right, and you get pregnant, how would you deal with it?
I can answer now.
Yes.
Okay. All right. It's a tough one to answer really, because never experiencing something like that, it's hard to really say what you would or wouldn't do. But maybe depending if it's early on, depending on the nature of the molestation, because no molestation is right, but you have some that are more aggressive than others, right? If you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
Because some might be attacked late at night and, beaten up or whatever. Some might be a family member that might just sneak in your bed or, whatever the case may be. But for me, it's hard to say whether I would carry the child or not. If I carry the child, maybe I would not be able to love it enough, knowing that this is
The
how it was
situation.
conceived. So I might be tempted to give the child away, or to maybe another relative who maybe want to take the child, or to somebody who cannot have children and want a child, or maybe give it up for adoption, as well as um, depending on how far gone the pregnancy is. It's really
And
tough
guess what,
one.
honey? It's really a tough one, right? Hearing how you are struggling.
If it's really of an aggressive nature, I don't think, as a human being, I don't think I would even want to carry that child. But it depends on how far gone the pregnancy would have been when I find out. Because if it's something of a very aggressive nature, where I was badly beaten or whatever, I don't think I would be able to stand carrying that child, or even stand looking at it when it's born. I'm just thinking from different angles, because people react to things differently.
And so, because it might be that you looking at that child would be a constant
Reminder of what
of the
what, and I
incident.
may be reliving the incident
Reliving the
over and
incident.
over. You know, with the pregnancy, when you feel the baby kicking, or something click back to your mind, or it would be like a constant torture all over again.
Exactly.
Like you keep experiencing this over and over.
So, all right. So this is one of the reasons why we are hosting this program, right? So for persons who are listening, and these predators, right, that when you commit such an atrocity, right, on the female, right, and particularly where they got pregnant, the struggles that they have to struggle with, that emotional burden,
and
psychological,
all the psychological impact that
exactly.
it's gonna have on
No.
you, because that's where you get most of the problem.
Yes.
The psychological impact that it has on you, not so much the physical, because the physical is treatable, like short term. So you got hurt in the process, you will heal within a reasonable time, if it's not too detrimental to life.
Exactly.
But the psychological impact is something that stays with you for a long time. Some people never get over it.
Yes, such a crippling situation. And the other portion of that, because he has done his damage, right, and gone. But now, what you struggle with now, if you are going to make a decision in terminating that life, no, this is another problem. Because now you would have now been struggling with a situation as it relates to, right, literally taking a life. So before we get in any further and get in any more details, let us go into the chat and read out some of what some persons are busy doing. We would love to hear from them as well. All right.
So it's
really busy.
Okay, so the pick up from here. Okay,
All
so
right.
Ricardo said that, and David Grant is in the building saying good night, guys. Good night, David. Welcome.
Bless yourself, David.
Thank you so much for being here, and season's greetings to everyone who has just joined in, and I hope everyone will have a prosperous and a blessed new year, because the year is the year is done already. I have to say, it went by so quickly. And I was just welcoming David, and James Gepe is in the building saying hi, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Ricardo is saying good night to David, and I was just welcoming James. And Shock Life is saying good night, Mystic Sensation. Respect and blessing every time. Okay, and we see a face there finally.
All right, Shock Life.
Welcome, Chuck. Yes. Thank you so much for your continued support. Really love and appreciate you. Season's greetings. And Ramar is in the building saying blessings everyone and a happy holiday greetings. Welcome, Ramar. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. And Ricardo is saying Chuck Life giving fist bump, and Chuck Life is saying Mystic Sensation. Mystic Sensation. You guys are looking great as always.
Thank you
so much, Chuck Life. Really appreciate that. Ricardo is showing strength to Ramar. Chuck Life is saying Mystic Sensations. Greetings to you and family. Greetings to you and family as well. Chuck Life. Exactly. Thank you. And that was my response again. And Chuck Life is showing Ricardo's strength as well, and fist bump. And Teacher P is in the building.
Bless up yourself, Teacher P. Teacher P, I was at your anniversary and trust me, I really enjoyed myself. Okay, I really enjoyed myself last night. Bless up yourself, Teacher P. Love it.
And Teacher P saying blessings, Mystic Sensation, and everyone in the chat. And thanks for that share out, Teacher P. I saw that, really
Yes.
appreciate it. And Teacher P saying Shock Life, bless up. And Ramir Davis is in the building saying good night, guys. Ricardo sent me here, just stopping by. Thumbs up, done. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. And feel free to make friends with those you don't have, and they will show you back friendship in return. For all who are new here tonight, you can show the host some love, and also persons in the chat, you can make friends. And Shock Life is saying good night, beautiful Teacher P. Teacher P saying Ricardo bless up. Ricardo is saying hello to Teacher P. Ricardo is also saying thanks for stopping by, Romero. And was saying season's greetings to everyone. Was welcoming Romero. And Shock Life is saying I don't see Emperor.
That's a good sign, but I see Ricardo.
Ricardo, you're not tired. I need to go cook or something, bro. And it has started.
You know, so that is a prep for when the game begin.
And Rickel Davenport is in the building saying hello to everyone. Ricardo sent me here to give a like and to watch for a few. Thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate it. And thanks for those invites, Ricardo. Really appreciate it. And Shock Life is saying every time Mystic Sensation, I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We love you too.
Love and appreciate you too.
Really appreciate that. Yeah.
And Ricardo is saying Shock Life, may I go chill tonight? Teacher B saying Raquel, hello. And the Chuck Life is saying Ricardo and laughing, and Ricardo is saying hello to Raquel and thanking Raquel for stopping by. And Raquel is saying hello to Teacher P. Oops. And Raquel is saying no problem, super. I guess he's responding to, or she's responding to Ricardo. And Shock Life is saying Mystic Sensation, love the background, very clean and nice. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that compliment, Shock Life. Okay, there it came off. And Teacher P says, I would probably have the child and give it up for adoption. So
yeah, not a bad choice. I really endorse that choice from Teacher P. Right? To me, that's a very good choice.
Okay, and it's gone.
Yeah.
And Demi Dre is saying good night, everyone. Season's greetings to you all. Good night, Demi. Really appreciate you being here. Season's greetings. Happy Friday. And Teacher P saying season's greetings to you, Mystic, and everyone in the chat. And Ricardo is saying, Demi, thank you for reading your message and accepting the invite. Laugh out loud. Welcome and feel free to participate. Okay, thank you so much again for that invite, Ricardo, and welcome again, Demi. Really appreciate you being here. And Teacher P saying, Demi, good night. And Demi saying, good night, Teacher P. And Teacher P saying, I'm seeing your picture. Good now, Truck Life. Yes, a very good picture. Because before you weren't really seeing anything. So at least now we can put a face to the name.
Okay, all right.
And Teacher P saying, thank you, Mystic. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So she's referring to.
Okay,
yeah. Yeah. And she's saying, thanks a lot for the support last night, Mystic.
You're more than welcome, Teacher P.
And Overton, you're welcome, Teacher P. And Overton, son of a king, is in the building saying blessings to everyone in the house. Blessings to you, Overton. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah,
happy Friday to you. And season's greetings to everyone who's just joining in, and welcome, welcome, welcome. And Teacher Pete's blessing up Overton, and your girl Lala is in the building saying Merry Christmas.
All right.
Merry Christmas to you too, Lala, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining in. And Overton is saying Merry Christmas to you all. Merry Christmas again, Overton, and he's blessing up Teacher P. Teacher P saying Merry Christmas to Lala, and Tiffany is in the building.
Big up yourself, Tiffany.
She's saying hi to everyone and welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Friday to you. Thank you so much for coming. Teacher P saying hi to Tiffany. Tiffany saying Merry Christmas, everyone. And she's showing heart, virtual heart to Teacher P and also to Ricardo. And we are caught up.
Yes. So as I was saying, as it relates to persons who are molested, right? And unfortunately, within that molestation, you understand, those persons got pregnant, and the struggle left behind, right? Now, the thing is, in terms of the decision making to bring that child forward, right? For me, in terms of, as I said earlier, right, I'm a pro-life person, so it would be, prudent in terms of bring forth the child, right? That is my position on it. But I can also understand, right, if the lady would want to, probably go for termination, because it comes with a lot of psychological trauma with that, right? Every time that person, look on the child is going to be a constant reminder of the incident, right? That is going to create a barrier between probably the mother bonding with the child, right? And that sort of thing is and to be truthful, you have to understand situation like that, right? Because her being here in terms of the child is through the process of molestation, right? And what the mother experienced. So it always, a really very ticklish situation for persons who decided to terminate, right? You have to also look that if you go through a termination process, right? Now, apart from the molestation, this is and this is subjective for me. I would believe that no, you would be, of course, committing, right, another sin, of course, because you'll be terminating a life, right, and terminating a life that although you're molested, you know, terminating a life is a situation that, right, it's killing, for me, a potential human being, right? A lot of persons are not going to be comfortable in terms of, okay, right, I've been molested, and right, I am not going to carry this child. But you have to understand that, right, as it relates to, religiously speaking, right? Of course, the Christian structure wouldn't definitely agree for you to terminate that child, because they wouldn't be supportive, right, of you taking a potential life, and that again would be a problem. So I read Teacher P response, and I think that I agreed with Teacher P response that she would bring forth a child, and probably she would might be give the child up for adoption, right? And in some cases, because I know of cases where, right, persons may within that situation, and they put certain things, right, aside, and they still deal with the child, because you have to understand that the little girl or the little boy that became of that molestation is a situation where that child is innocent. You see where I'm going, honey? Mm-hmm. That child is innocent, right? And then that child is going to need some parental guidance. That child is going to need some parental protection, although, right, his or her dad, right, is a predator, right? So the mother now have to turn around and provide protection. It's a really hard one. It's a tough one for any woman. And that is one of the reasons why when we talk about jumping over fence, right? You know what I mean? Because we can't use certain terminology on YouTube. When you have predator jumping over people's fence, I think that the penalty for those persons are to be severe, right? Severe, so that it can serve as a deterrent. You can't have persons jumping over people's fence and then the justice system is giving them 3 years, just giving them a slap on the wrist.
Well, you have a lifetime psychological impact, as well as a child that is now come into play, and they're gone about their business. They've done their time. You've done the crime. You've done the time. You're free of whatever consequences. Right. While the woman, if left with a child that she might possibly cannot love, and even if she tries, some women might keep the child, and you might have 1 or 2 cases where there's always exception where the child, the mother might be able to love the child, but in most instances, if they keep it, might end up being abused.
Exactly.
Because not able to show that child the amount of love that you would normally give a child that was from a union where 2 persons love each other, as well as a child could have been given up for adoption and then get adopted in a home that is abusive as well as a child could end up going through the system in terms of being put in a foster care, or end up staying in an orphanage. Nobody really adopted that child, and then that child is going to be sick. It's a whole lot of domino effect, both for the mother and the child, if you manage to bring the child, and then that child might go in search of the mother later on when they grow up to wonder, what happened? Why did you give me away?
Yeah, a very solid point.
It's a lot of things.
Yeah, very solid
come
point.
Into play.
Because and just as it relates to what Teacher P said, that probably should give the child up for adoption. And then in terms of what my wife just said, that now in the future that child, right, being in the circles of being adopted, right, might want to pursue, right, his or her parents. She wants to know the mother. She wants to know the father, right? Now, in circumstances like that, now, what would you tell that child? Because the fact still remains that you are the mother of that child, right? And the thing is, as I said, that it's really a crippling situation as it relates to the victim of molestation, right, is going to move forward with her life, right, in deciding to, okay, all right, bring forth a child, right? Because as I said, in terms of that sort of position that I'm taking, right, I would definitely advise, right, to sustain life. So let us go again in the chat and see what we have there.
Okay, so mixing with the Mofats in the building, saying Merry Christmas. When it comes, thank you so much for being here, Mofats, and same to you. Season's greetings, and hope everyone have a blessed and prosperous New Year when it arrives. Tiffany saying it would be hard, but I would carry the child. It would be a reminder still, so it would be a very difficult situation. But either way, it's 50-50. Terminate it, and that's a sin, and possible can't get a next one.
Okay, all right. Just let me just comment a little bit. I want to clear the chat some more, but just let me just comment a little bit on what Tiffany said, because that is the root of the decision-making process. And I think Tiffany, right, surgically and skillfully, right, explain her position, right. Once again, Tiffany said it would be a hard one, but she would carry the child, right, and I agree with that. Very hard decision to make, right, but her decision in carrying the child, I see eye and eye with Tiffany with that. She goes on and said it would be a reminder still. Of course, it is going to be an obvious reminder and a constant reminder, because every time that you look on that child, right, you are just remembering the instances of the trauma that particular night, day, or whatever time it happened. But either way, it's 50-50. Terminate it, and that's sin. So that is the part now that I want where Tiffany mentioned, and so skillfully when Tiffany said 50-50, terminate it, right? That now is going to be a sin, right? Of course, you're going to sin as it relates to religiously, right? And of course, a lot of persons wouldn't agree with that termination. And so then look at the situation. So when a predator done something like that, and the victim being pregnant and have to carry that child, right? It's like a decision that put her into a position that if I terminate this child, I will be carrying a burden, a guilty conscience, right? I will be scared, right, to know that, of course, I terminate, right, the pregnancy. Now, so with that being said, right, Tiffany said, right, she would definitely move on, right, and carry the child. And she also made mention that it could be the possibility that is only one child. That's one child. And guess what? In instances, persons have gone through even similar thing like that in terms of that trauma, and even worse. And guess what? The child, right, came up, and the child worked out to be a blessing. Do we ever think about that? That the child can just grow up and that child work out in terms of that child being a blessing to you, right? In the sense that, of course, you understand the child becomes a great achiever, right? And becomes successful in life. And in the interim, right, help his mother or her mother, right, to climb that ladder. So there are several things that you have to look on as well. And also, again, you can bring for that child, and that child, have the possibility to rub your name in the ground, becomes, right, God, he knows. And one of the things, because even that child is struggling, to the fact that that child may understand the reason of his existence, right? That child is struggling, mommy is struggling. And then, it does push him in terms of, not knowing the father, because the mother doesn't want that child to have any form of bonding with the father, right? And she might not even know the father. So the child doesn't know the father and have to suffer. That's so many damages. And I think that when persons, right, and this is so good in terms of when we are disseminating this information, right, for persons to double think, right, their action in terms of that, right, because these are the situations that you are putting the victim in, right, such an emotional trauma. So let us go into the chat again and clear it up.
Okay, so Tiffany is saying, Merry Christmas to the Moffats. Oops, sorry. Teacher P is saying Merry Christmas mixing. And Moffats is saying, if I was raped, I could not, as a woman, give birth to that child.
Okay, well, well, based on what Moffat said, if that situation, if you had to empathize with a situation like that, right, as a woman, right,
she could not give birth to that.
She wouldn't give birth. I'm just referring from yeah. Well, guess what, Moffat, right? And that is understandable. Let me say that is understandable, because that you have been victimized. Yeah. You have been victimized, and for me, although I'm a pro-life person, right, and for a woman who in that position, right, it is a difficult one, right, extremely difficult, right, in terms of, and it takes extraordinary people who value life. And I'm saying this, Moffat, I'm not saying that you don't value life. We totally understand where you're coming from, because it's just not an easy decision. But it also, Moffat, take an extraordinary person who really value life, right, and decided that, look, I am not going to bloody my hands. I am not going to terminate, right, that potential life, right? And and guess what? What you said, Mofat, a lot of persons, you understand, would take that same decision. And as I said, it is understandable because that process is through the process of molestation and riveting experience. Let us go further down in the chat.
So Mofat is also saying big up Mystic.
Big up Mofat.
Big up yourself as well, Mofat. And Mofat is saying enough love, Tiffany. And Kurian is in the building saying Merry Christmas.
Big up yourself, Kurian. Oh, one more.
Welcome, welcome, Kurian. Thank you so much for joining in. Really appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you as well. And hope you will have a wonderful and prosperous new year when it comes. And Teacher P saying Merry Christmas to Kurian. And Sydney Johnson and families in the building saying happy holidays, host and everyone. Said, oh, she was in traffic. Yes. I think she's out by now. So welcome, welcome, and season's greetings to you as well. And really appreciate the continued support. And Teacher P's blessing of Sydney. And Sydney's saying happy holidays to the Moffats. And Sydney is also saying showing love to Tiffany and also sending happy holiday greetings to Lala. And Mofat is saying, hey, Sydney, happy holidays to you too. And yes, she came out of traffic. And Mofat is saying, Teacher P, happy holidays. And I was just welcoming persons there. And Tiffany is saying, Sydney, and showing her heart. And Sydney is saying, honestly, it is extremely difficult decision to me. That's what I was saying at first, Sydney, because I don't know. It's really, really hard to think if you're in that situation, what you would do. We're in the perfect situation now and just going through scenarios because we've not experienced it. But maybe if we should experience it, then it will be a different kettle of fish. Then we'll know exactly what we would do, or we'll have a better idea depending on the circumstances or the nature of the molestation. Because as I said, some molestation are more aggressive than others, where persons are pounced upon and beaten while they're being molested, while others maybe have a family member who just slipped in the bed or something happened. And but it depends. It's really a hard decision to make. And then the psychological impact of having to experience that trauma, and then have the psychological impact of having to know that you're now pregnant as a result of this, and then that trying to make the right decision. What is the right decision in that circumstance? Well, it's hard to say.
But for me, the right decision, right, in that circumstance, I would have to support life. Right. And as Tiffany rightly said, something as it relates to a 50-50 scenario that she mentioned, because what Tiffany was saying there, that if she decide to terminate the life, terminate the fetus, the potential life, that simple is going to rest on her conscience to know that, okay, that is also a sin that is going to be committed.
But at the same time, she's not saying that she would have it, and she's not really saying in the beginning she did, but when she went back and said it's 50-50, she sort of contradicted herself there. So she's saying that she don't know which side she would swing. It's still on the fence, because it's 50%. If she would carry it, 50% she would not carry it. So it's still a 50-50.
But I think I'm reading her 50-50 differently. But what I'm reading her 50-50 to mean is that if you terminate it, right, it's a sin, right? Again, if you have to carry the child, it's going to be a trauma for you. So within that, as it relates to her 50-50, right? I think it's spread out there.
Yeah,
right?
She says it would be a very difficult situation, but either way, it's 50-50.
Terminate it.
And that's a sin possible. And you might possibly cannot get another one. So it's still on the fence.
So she's in borderline with that.
She's on the fence with that.
Right,
one.
with that. She's definitely on the borderline with that. But and this is as I said, this is the difficult circumstances in which victim of molestation really gonna have to face these sort of decision. For again, persons who bring forth that child under those circumstances, kudos to those to those females, because as we are here struggling, and this is one of the reasons why we challenge topic like this. Not because this topic is easy, we challenge them because they are difficult, and persons is going to use their best judgment, right? Empathizing with the situation and said, okay, all right, let me put myself in this person's shoes. If this happened to me, right, what would be my decision making process in this? And when persons think hard, really think hard, it's still a difficult choice to make. But for me, right, who believe in life, right, will not encourage, right, the victim, right, to terminate, because again, I look on that in term religiously, right, that okay, I'll be terminating a potential life, and that, right, I consider that to be clearly, right, a sin, right? Particularly as it relates to the termination of life, right? That I wouldn't want to have my hands in that. So, and that again, it's just really, as I said, a very difficult situation. Let us read in the chat and see how we can interact again.
So I read Sudan's comment there, and Sudan was saying thanks to the Moffats, I guess, for their season's greetings to her. And Sudan is saying my point exactly. It's a psychological impact that the situation brings.
Yes.
Yep.
Right. And I hope that what I'm saying, right, that for persons, those man who would jump over people fence out there, right, to desist. And and it goes to show that the amount of trauma, right, that can come from it. And again, I think, to be honest, our judiciary system need to, right, look on, certain, punishment that fit certain crime,
Harsher punishment,
and put some harsher punishment to that, because you have persons getting 4 years and, right, 5 years for situations like that. Honestly, I think that the least a person should get in terms of those situations is at least 15 years, right? So for tonight, we are not going to stretch further because we have some tasks to do, and we want to get out early into doing those tasks. But it's a good topic that we are making mention of it as it relates to, right, I mean, the sort of damage, psychological trauma that these things have. So I think we want to get in our game early tonight. And as we said, we have some situation that we need to do. So we are not going to be long tonight. If you could just wrap up this as quickly as possible, we want to do it. So, honey, I want to hand over the games to you, and you take charge of that.
Okay, guys. So we are going to start into the fun and games early, as Baron said. So tonight we have 3 rounds of spelling, 1 of country and capitals, and 1 proverbs. So we have 4. So if you guys are ready, I will give the first word, and hopefully more persons will join in. If we don't have a lot of persons joining in, we might just cut the segments short as well. This is my pen. There's one there. Okay, so the first word is vanquish. Vanquish. Okay, all right, let's see who came in first with the correct spelling. So first on the board is Tiffany, then we have Sydney. So Tiffany came in first with that one.
You want something to drink?
Yeah. And second word is reverberate. Reverberate. Reverberate.
You want Coke or this?
That one. Reverberate. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Reverberate. All right, let's see who came in first with that correct spelling. So Tiffany is the only one that's back with that spelling. And then Sydney. Okay, Sydney is now in. So first with the correct spelling is Tiffany, then Sydney. All right, word number 3 is noxious. Noxious. Word number 3, noxious. Let me just see something here. All right, let's see who came in first with the correct spelling. So first with the correct spelling is Tiffany. It's noxious. And then we have Sydney with an error there. All right, so word number 4 is hermit. 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 Okay, so first, let me just refresh there. So first on the board with the correct spelling is Tiffany.
Oh.
And then we have Sydney. Okay, word number 5 is sincere. Sincere. I was looking for sincere. Okay. All right, let's see. Thanks, Tiffany. So first on the board with the correct spelling is Tiffany, then Sydney, and we have Naturally Tammy in the building saying hello, Mystic Sensation.
Bless yourself, Naturally Tammy.
Thank you so much for being here. Season's greetings to you. Happy Friday to you. And remember, guys, thumbs up the live as you come in. And if you're able to share us out, it will be greatly appreciated. And Sydney is welcoming Tammy, and Tiffany is also welcoming Tammy. All right, so word number 6 is suffocating. Suffocating. And Tammy is saying hi to Sydney, and Sydney is saying, I'm not in any competition with you, Tiffany. She makes sure she put out that first before the winner is. Oh my God. Let me see if I can't use this.
Let me hold it.
Got it. Okay. Well, let me see what I see on the phone. I'm seeing something in front. Let me make sure that I didn't miss anything. So first on the board with the correct spelling is Sydney.
Okay.
Sydney. Oops, Sydney. Sorry. And then natural Tammy have the correct spelling. So Tiffany was first, but spelling incorrect there. So Tiffany got that correct. And naturally Tammy, then Tiffany. And Tiffany said dead with laugh. Dead with laugh, Sydney. All right. So Tammy is also saying hi to Tiffany. All right. So word number 7 is erroneous. 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 All right. Let's see. So first on the board with the correct spelling is Tiffany. So first round is done.
Okay, so Tiffany walked away with that.
So Tiffany won the first round, so that's $1,000 digital or flow credit for Tiffany.
Congratulations, Tiffany, for walking away with that round.
All right, so next round, sorry, Tiffany's gonna sit out this one. We'll see. All right, word number 1 is analgesic. Sorry, analgesic. And Sydney saying congratulations to Tiffany. It's not coming up on that one yet. So word number 2 is analgesic. All right, so let's refresh and see. All right, so first on the board with the correct spelling is Sydney. Then we have Tammy. Number 2 is astronomy. 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 It's Christmas Eve, everybody.
Yeah.
Busy doing last minute preparations.
Exactly.
I'm just going to cut it short. Sure. Astronomy. And Tiffany is cheering on Sydney. She's saying, go Sydney. All right, let's see. So first on the board with the correct spelling is Sidonie.
All right.
And then we have Tammy. And Sidonie is saying, yay, Tiffany. She's laughing. Right, so word number 3 is plutocracy. 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 And Tiffany's also saying, go Tammy, so she's an all-around cheerleader. So plutocracy, word number 3, plutocracy. All right. Let's see. So, person on the board with the correct spelling is Tammy.
Okay. So that 3 words, right?
Yeah. And Tammy is saying, thanks, Tiffany, and she's laughing out loud. All right. Word number 4 is aristocracy. Aristocracy. That's how it's pronounced. Aristocracy. Let's say aristocracy. Tiffany said, Trump, I got a call. Oh, Sidonie. Oh my goodness. And Tiffany saying, everyone gone to Grand Market dead with love. That's what we're figuring, Tiffany. Everybody's doing last minute preparation. So we figured but he's doing last minute preparation for in the morning. Because we have some stuff we need to get done too, because I'm working in the morning. So that's why we're cutting it a bit short tonight. As I said before. Let me go back. Oops. Okay, and Tiffany saying, yes, Sidonie. Glad me not in this round because those words I don't know, and laughing. And then Sidonie said, sure, I got a call, and Tiffany was saying, everyone. All right, and the spellers are coming back in. All right, let's see who came in first with the correct spelling. And I see Tammy, then Truck Life, and then Sidonie. So first is Tammy.
Okay.
Yeah, and Truck Life came in, then Sidonie. And word number 5 is bureaucracy. 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 And Tammy saying hi, Truck Life, and oops. And Truck Life is saying Tammy wifey and showing her a lot of love. And Tammy said lol Truck Life, and Sidonie's laughing. And Tiffany saying I have work tomorrow as well. Okay, Tiffany, so we're all working on Christmas Day. I hope they have special treat for you guys tomorrow at work who have to work at your workplace tomorrow. Anybody else who has to work tomorrow, I hope they have special treat for you guys. I know we will lunch will be catered for us, so that's good. The restaurant has offered to cater for us for tomorrow, so looking forward to that. And Tiffany saying Truck Life big up, and Tiffany saying come on Sidonie, and spellers are coming back in. All right, let's see. And first on the board with the correct spelling is Tammy.
Tammy.
Then Truck Life. Oops, I hope I didn't miss Sidonie. No. Then Truck Life. Then Sidonie. All right. So that's the order in which they came in. And word number 6 is palisade. Palisade, in a fence or a rail. Palisade. So Truck Life is saying Tiffany Nation, big up. And Teacher P said blessings to Tammy. Oh, oops. And Tammy is saying hi, Teacher P. Hun. And Truck Life is saying good night, beautiful Teacher P. And Sidonie is saying, excuse me, guys, I have to make an important call. Okay, Sidonie, no problem. Thank you for letting us know. And Tiffany is saying, no treat. Oh, no. Well, they must have something in store. You guys can find something to entertain yourselves or treat yourselves to.
Exactly.
And Teacher P saying Merry Christmas, Truck Life. And Truck Life is saying Bright Spark, Tiffany.
Oh, yeah.
And Truck Life is saying Merry Christmas to you and DJ Teacher P. All right. So let's see. Tammy, I'll lead the pack. So first on the board with the correct spelling is Tammy.
Wow. Tommy kicking.
And then Truck Life.
Tammy is kicking.
And Tammy saying lol, Truck Life. And Tiffany saying, Sidonie, you're going to make me cry. And Teacher B saying, thank you, Truck Life. Okay, so word number 7 is effigy. Effigy, you know, when they say a head big like effigy, that's effigy, which is a representation of a person.
Mm-hmm.
Effigy. Effigy. We've gone already 6.
6. Tommy on 4.
What? Tiffany is saying Tammy 4, Sidonie 2. Tiffany,
Yeah, that is correct.
Score.
That is correct, Tiffany.
All right, so let's see who first came in with the correct spelling. So first on the board is Tammy.
Tammy, okay.
Dominic, leave. 3 words leave?
Yeah.
So I can't call it yet.
Can't call it yet.
Can't call it yet. Really, Truck Life? Oh, you did spell it, so it cannot be that hard. Correct spelling for effigy. So first on the board is Tammy, then Truck Life, then Sidonie, yes. And Truck Life said, never heard that word before. So how you spell it? And Truck Life said, Mystic always have some hard words. Oh my God. So, but listen to Tiffany endorsing him. Exactly, Truck Life. First me hear effigy, then Tiffany, nobody never tell us say your head big like effigy.
Well, all right. Yeah,
I
new word,
say
Tiffany.
your head big like effigy. You know, in those like Mexican carnivals or something, you see them walking with a big representation of somebody's head on top of their head.
That's it.
That's the effigy. It's a representation of a person. And Mr. says, Sidonie say, guys, I'm waiting on this call from morning. I know it's just coming in. Hush, Tiffany, I remember I have iritis and fingeritis as well. Oh my goodness. Okay, Sidonie, I'm glad you got the call after all.
Sidonie is entertaining. I like that.
And that Chocolate is like, Tiffany, I have heard a lot of words for the first time from Mystic. Well, at least you guys are learning. And as you said, Truck Life, it's good when I can come with the meaning for it. So I've tried to do that for the past couple of weeks. All right. So word number 8 is accessory. Accessory or accessories. You say accessory.
Accessories.
Which is additional when you put on a little extra fandangles just to make, you accessorize it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's
Yeah.
continue with the.
Accessorize the accessories.
All right, let's continue with the chat until the spellers come back in. So Tiffany saying, Sydney, you start off great and just drop boof. So then we laugh. Uh, and Truck Life is saying, I learned something new. Thank you, Mystic. You're so very welcome, Truck Life. And Tiffany said, nobody never tell me that. All right, so let's see who first came in with the correct spelling.
Tommy becomes a sprinter.
All right, so first on the board with the correct spelling is Simon.
Simon. Oh.
Hello,
Wow.
Simon, and welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. Season's
Big up
greetings
yourself, Simon.
to you. Season's greetings to you, and thank you so much for joining us, and welcome, welcome.
Yeah, man, and I hope you enjoy, the Christmas and Happy New Year when it comes, right? Wishing you prosperity as well.
Okay. All right, so that's Simon coming in spelling, and let's see the order in which we got the words back. Trucklife stopped short there, and then naturally Tammy, then Trucklife, he had the yes to that, then Sydney, and then Tammy. So the correct one was accessory. All right, so
we can call this 8 words. We can call this. Tommy is the winner. Tommy and 5.
oh, Simon just threw a monkey wrench in
So
there.
Simon just threw a monkey wrench in there, so we can call this.
Okay, so Tammy is the
So
winner.
congratulations, Tammy. You are the winner for game number 2, right? Congratulations,
Okay,
Tammy.
so
And big up all the participants, right, in competition number 1 and 2 as well.
all right, guys. So as you know, how come? Wait, no, Mister. How come I didn't get that greeting, Mr. Mr. Somebody's asking, how come she didn't get that greetings when she was coming in?
Sorry about you. I mean, Tiffany.
No, Tammy.
Well, to all the persons in the chat, believe you me, I'm sorry. I really apologize for that. Right? I wish you all, a wonderful Christmas and a prosperous New Year, and most of all, safety for all of you guys, all Jamaicans and Jamaicans in the diaspora, and globally reaching as well. Right? Everybody. Right? So sorry for my bad.
All right, so we have a third round of spelling. So Tammy, you're gonna sit this one out with Tiffany, and then when we get to countries and capitals, then it's gonna be a free for all as well.
Exactly, so they can come back in.
Yeah. All right. So Sydney said, Tiffany, the finger right is attack me.
Well, just me. We love sitting on the bar, believe you me.
All right, so
game number 3.
So spelling number 3 round is incarcerate. Incarcerate. So the winners are gonna hook me up on IG. I'm gonna drop my IG information. Let me do it now in the chat, and then you're gonna send me the number that you want the credit to be sent to, and you have to indicate whether it's Digicel or Flow. So let me just do that right now. I corrected it with night, but it's coming back as the same incorrect one. This is my IG. All right.
Nightbot on the pro. What? Nightbot
Yeah,
on the pro.
I'm dropping the wrong one. It was changed from that. All right. So let me see who came in first with the curry. Yes, Tiffany, it's still spelling, so you have to sit this one out. You'll get to participate in the other free for all, the other two free for all rounds. All right. So, first on the board with the correct spelling is Simon,
Okay.
then Sydney, and then Trucklife.
So Simon on the board.
Yes. Excuse me. Okay, so word number, and incarcerate means imprison. And word number 2 is rodent. Rodent, as in the rat. Rodent. Rodent. And Tiffany said, Sydney, I wouldn't take the call. Last week I got call. I just hung up. No disturbance when I'm on here on Friday night. Sorry, then with laugh. Same way, so same way, so Tiffany. Tiffany not easy at all. And Tiffany said, Simon, just throw a wrench in the game. Then with laugh, you say one big everyone. And Tommy said, okay, I read that one already. And Simon is saying, good night, everyone.
Bless up yourself.
And Sydney is saying, it's important, Tiffany, I had to. Yes, she said she was waiting on it all day. And I know what that is like when you're waiting on something and then when you least expect, that's when it's coming in. And Tiffany is saying, Simon, where you from? You just fly in an accessory. Oh my goodness, Simon, you back have to be very broad over here because they love to pull legs. Mm-hmm. And Chocolate said, congrats, Tammy wifey, and celebrating. And Tammy is saying, yay, and dancing. And Sydney said, congratulations to Tommy. And Tiffany saying, congrats, Tommy. And teacher is saying hi to Simon. And Simon, feel free to make friends with those who you don't have. No, game's not finished, Simon. We're still continuing. We have 5 rounds. We're just on round 3. So make friends with who you don't have. Show some love, and likewise, love will be returned. And Simon is saying, how's everyone doing? And Tammy is saying, thank you guys. You can give Truck Life my credit. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Truck Life. So you're going to have to hit us up with your information on IG, and I will drop it again in the chat later on. Okay. And Teacher P saying, dead with laugh out loud, Tammy. And Tammy saying, thank you, Mr. Mystic, laugh out loud. And it's Baron. You guys can say Baron or Ann. And Teacher P saying, great job, Tommy. Okay. And Truck Life is saying, thank you, Tommy. You're the best. You've been trying for a long time to win.
All right. So, Tommy, that one goes to Truck Life.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
Okay. So, Truck Life is going to have to give us his digit so we can celebrate.
And Tommy is saying, thank you, Teacher P. And she is dancing. All right. Let's see who came in first with the correct spelling. So first on the board with the correct spelling is Truck Life, then Simon, then Sydney, oh Jesus, difficult question.
So that one goes to Truck Life, right?
Yes, that one goes to Truck Life.
From 2 words, right?
Yeah, the second word.
Okay. Yeah, I have it.
All right, so word number 3, and then I continue with the chat, is micturate. Oh my God, Truck Life is gonna say here, it's the new word. Micturate, which means to urinate.
Truck Life can spell that.
Of course, you're supposed to know that word. Word number 3 is micturate, which means to urinate. And Tammy is saying, I know, right, Truck Life, I finally won something. And
Of course.
she's laughing.
Of course.
And Tiffany said, I can't participate in this round. I sit one out. Okay. And I responded to her. And it's spelling. And Teacher P saying, you're welcome, Tammy. And that was my IG. And then Tammy is saying, Truck Life, that's wrong. She's laughing. I know he's spelling that he had there. And Chuck Clive is saying, Tammy, I know, maybe because Empress and Ricardo is not here. Ricardo said he was going to be sitting out this one tonight. Maybe he has something doing, he's busy.
Yeah,
And Chuck Clive is saying, Tammy, and laughing. And Tiffany is saying, Mickey for Lord, help me. And Natty Slim is in the building.
Big up yourself, Natty Slim.
Saying, lol, Truck Life. Welcome, Natty. Thank you so much for being here. Season's greetings to you.
All right.
And I hope you will have a very Merry Christmas tomorrow and a wonderful and prosperous New Year, because the New Year is upon us already. We have to say.
Time flying fast.
Yeah, I tell you. All right, so make to rate. Let me just do this one and then. And Tammy saying, I think Simon is one of them, Truck Life. Okay. It's like Natis, I was trying to hide back here. She can't hide. Okay, so glad you came out into the forefront, Nati. Really appreciate that. And Truck Life is saying Natty and laughing. And Truck Life is saying Tammy and laughing. And Sidan is also laughing with Natty. She's saying hi. And Natty is saying lol. All right. So let's you want to believe who just joined in. All right. Okay. All right. I can't believe my eyes. Let me refresh again. First on the board with the correct spelling is, just jump into the door and spell Rasta Gyal. G-Y-O-L.
Oh my goodness. Empress. When we put Empress as Rasta Gyal.
Wait, let me bring it up.
Bring it up there. Rasta Gyal.
Rasta Gyal.
All right. My right hand as Rasta Gyal.
Yeah, no, I know Gyal. You have to round up your mouth for the Gyal.
Rasta Gyal.
Rasta Gyal.
Okay.
You have to round up your mouth for that one there. Boy, Chuck Life, you talk too fast.
Boy. Problem.
And I also see Miss Monica in the building.
Big up yourself, Mama Monica.
Welcome, Miss Monica. She's saying, I'm in the building. Enough love to you, Miss Monica.
And
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And a blessed and prosperous New Year when it comes.
Prosperous New Year.
I hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow.
Well, you have to give Sister Monica her things. I mean, how you do?
And she's saying Merry Christmas to you all in the chat. All right, so word number 4, and then I get back to the chat. Word number 4 is lassitude. Lassitude, which means weakness, weariness, or tiredness. Lassitude. Lassitude. All right, I have to go all the way back up now. Teacher P saying Natty hello, and Sidan is saying Simon just jumped from nowhere in from Tro.
Simon Badman.
And Natty saying hi to Sidan, and Natty saying hello to Teacher P as well. And Tammy saying thank you all for the congratulations and laughing. And Natty is saying still watching ads. Thank you so much for that, Natty. I'm not sure if she's in yet, but she can read the chat.
Oh, okay.
She should be in.
Oh, she's in traffic.
She's in because she spelled McTerritt.
Okay, yeah. So Natty's out of traffic.
Yeah.
All right.
Since you learn it, you just latch at it. We're not even going to bring them up to speed because it's too bad.
People laugh.
And then, listen, say Empress, come here. Look at her face with shock.
My goodness.
Right.
Rasta girl in the place.
Oh God. And then we said Rasta girl. Empress, hello, Heart and family. Happy Friday. How are you guys doing tonight? We're doing
awesome,
good.
Empress.
Merry Christmas to you for tomorrow, and we hope you have a
prosperous New Year, Empress.
A very blessed and prosperous New Year to come. And Chuck Life, the first in my life I've ever heard that word. Victory.
You know, at first I'm hearing it too. No, honestly. No,
micturate, urinate.
I heard it. Come on, I heard urinate, but I'm hearing about what do you call it? Micturate?
It's micturate.
At the first I'm hearing that word.
Okay, so you all learned something new tonight.
So Chuck Life on myself are parallel with that. At the first I hear that the word. And what it means?
To urinate.
To urinate?
Mm-hmm.
So then urinate, what that means?
To micturate.
To micturate.
I don't know what you're asking me. Then I must go back to the original word. You can't tie me up. Okay. And Rasta girl is saying Baron and looking.
Yes.
And she's saying, and much love back to you, Empress.
Bless of herself, Empress.
And Sudan is saying, happy holidays, Empress, showing how much love and stuff. And Sudan is saying, happy holidays, Natty Hun. All right, let's check in on the spellers with the fourth word, lassitude. And then we will go back to the chat. Make sure I didn't miss anybody up the top. And first on the board with the correct spelling is Empress.
Rasta girl. Okay. Now for know enough.
Me say you must run up your mouth for
Rasta
that.
girl.
Girl is girl.
Girl.
Yes.
Okay.
And then Nazi, but some error there. And then we have Sidonie. Okay, so that is the order. All right, word number 5 is, Word number 5 is uneasiness. 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 Which means you're, not confused. I mean, the words a bit uncomfortable. Uneasiness. All right, and Natty's saying you're welcome. Someone there, and Empress is saying, Truck Life, my brethren, how you not call me? I see why you don't like me on Friday nights. I'm here now. I'm laughing. Oh my God. And I read that from Miss Monica. And Truck Life, it's saying, shake my head, Empress. Go back to where you come from, please, and thank you. Really appreciate it. No, sir.
One Empress at it.
And Empress is saying, happy holidays, everyone. Merry Christmas and a happy new year when it comes to each and every one. Right back at you, Empress. Thank you so much. Miss Monica is saying, Merry Christmas to you all in the chat. Same back to you, Miss Monica. And Truck Life is saying, Miss Monica, Merry Christmas. And Natty's saying, Monica. Sidonie is saying, happy holidays, Miss Monica. And Truck Life is saying, Rasta girl for go sleep. And Empress is saying, back in business and doing cartwheels.
Business.
And she's also saying, me no want to sleep tonight at all. And she laughing. And Miss Monica is saying, Empress is not nice to me, host. I visited her house and she gave me no sorrel. Not nice.
Oh my goodness. Empress, why did you do that to Miss Monica?
Oh my goodness. And Miss Monica is always cheering on her favorite.
That is not nice, Empress. Rasta girl, that is not nice.
That is not nice. You need to come up with a sorrel, man, and a piece of cake to go with it, just to make up for the make the amends. To show you're showing some extra effort. So a tall glass of sorrel with ice and a good slice of Christmas cake. That's what we're saying you should give to Miss Monica. And then Teacher P saying blessings, Miss Monica. And okay, we went through those. And Miss Monica is saying, Empress, what you winning tonight? And Empress is saying, oh no, Mommy Monica, I'll bring you a cold glass of sorrel with ginger. Okay. Yeah, we're talking.
But Empress, we need some of them good Jamaican ginger, there, man. Them ginger over your week.
Me say, guys, ginger I made a pot of sorrel and I grated the ginger. I beat the ginger. If you see the amount of ginger that I put in the thing, and you couldn't taste the ginger and you had to throw a bottle of the Jamaican ginger beer in it. The ginger worthless.
You say no, we're better than yard, man. Trust me.
Miss me grated the ginger, me beat couple pieces through in there and you couldn't even taste no ginger.
Jamaica the best. We're the best at everything.
That's what people are for the
No, me I tell you true.
Well, you're not easy. All right, so uneasiness. Tiffany said ginger cousin. Really cousin, very distant cousin. Not even first or second, very distant.
Very true, man. And look how much ginger you use tonight, man. Still weak.
I tell you. I said net, but busy at Lord Jesus. Alright, I will have to go through and hush Empress net, but at you tonight.
Yeah, the fourth words, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
the fifth word I just gave, and I'm gonna see who came in first with it first. What's your, if you say net but going on a delete.
So why not but a delete it?
I don't know. I have to go back and read it from my phone. Alright. Okay. So first on the board with the correct spelling is Sydney.
All right.
Sorry, Truck Life, he was first, but he has a Y instead of an I. And then we have Natty coming in next with the correct spelling.
Sydney, right?
Yes, Sydney, I don't see. I'm just trying to make sure that I did not miss. Let me see here. Sorry, it's not Sydney. Sorry, it's Empress. For some reason I but deleted it.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry guys, it's Empress. I have to be
It is not Empress, it's Rasta girl.
You know what? Netbot has been so busy.
Rasta girl, we have corrected that.
I know I should have put at the chat somewhere down the line.
Exactly.
So we have Rasta girl, Truck Life, Sydney, and then Natty.
But Truck Life bad, man. What Truck Life? Truck Life, I behave like him can't spell. Truck Life bad, man. Truck Life up there.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I read
Truck
that.
Life a big speller.
I'm just gonna read out what Truck Life, what Nightbot has been deleting. And Empress said, Mommy Monica, I just arrived. Better late than never. And then she says, A Teacher P, and showing her one virtual art. I don't know what is wrong with Nightbot right now because she doesn't have any excess emojis. She doesn't have a caps lock. I don't know what. And then Empress is saying, Happy holidays, everyone. And she's, she's also saying, Hey, Tammy Boo, happy holidays. And I will definitely visit you, Mommy Monica. Noted. And she's writing it down.
All right.
And she's also said, Laugh out loud, Truck Life. And Chuck Life, she's saying, Chuck Life, I have a lot of faces. And she's saying, lose some. I guess she's responding to some things that's going on in the chat, but I just want to read all her deleted messages before I continue. And then uneasiness. And there's one more. And she's saying, Chuck Life, I definitely beg time off just to come and play games to win you. So Chuck Life should make it her point of duty. So you are hereby notified.
Okay. What?
You are hereby served with notice. All right. So word number 6 is vacation. Vacation. Word number 6, vacation. All right. So Miss Monica is saying, look at my nice friend Teacher P, Natty Slim, and Sidonie. And Empress said, Mommy Monica, I just heard a bit late than that, but I'm seeing them up here. The A Teacher P saying, happy holidays, everyone. I read that. And Tammy saying, hi, Miss Monica. And Natty saying, big up, Miss Monica. And Miss Monica is saying, you too bad, Empress. I left my footprints over there, so I want some food back.
Yes.
You is my horse.
All right. That sounds good. That sounds good.
And Chuck Life is saying, Tommy, glad you won before the one Empress come. And I heard that she was saying that to me, boo. And Chuck Life is saying, Empress, you're too bad. And Miss Monica is saying, Merry Christmas, Tommy. And she's also telling Chuck Life Merry Christmas. And Empress is saying, okay, noted. And Teacher P is laughing, says lol. And Empress is laughing, Chuck Life. And Chuck Life is saying, Rasta girl.
How many different names you have? Love. Just me.
And that's the response she had given. She said, I have a lot of faces.
At least they are making me laugh tonight. I love
and
it.
She said, lose some. Okay, and we did uneasiness. And Chuck Life is saying, Rasta girl, I wish you had many jobs. So you will be here. And Tiffany said, then with laugh, Chuck Life. And so then he said, I agree, Chuck Life, and laughing her head off. Oh my God. And then Rasta girl said, Chuck Life, I definitely make time off her just to come and play games with you. And Chuck Life is said, Tiffany, I cannot manage Empress. That girl is a genius. And Natty said, laugh out loud, Chuck Life. Oh my God. So then he said, laughing at Miss Monica. And Chuck Life is saying, Empress, you have to beg time on. You might have to beg time on when Friday comes. I can't bother with you. You make me feel slow. I'm trying to move fast. And laughing.
But Chuck Life is not slow. Because,
He's doing very good.
Exactly.
Look here. Look, Natbot now. Natbot say, Rasta girl, Empress, get off the seat.
Hold on. You're going to tell me, say, don't tonight, but not like Empress. I want to go on. I want not go to the Empress.
Empress and love.
No one not go on like him a spell. That like my participate in a spell. I want tonight, but.
Somebody said ginger cousin that and Empress said, why you guys never buy ginger? Bring up with you. We can't. I don't think we could. I'm not sure. But there's some things regarding some grown produce that you can't.
But that you can't take back up.
They can ship it because it have to go through certain process before to make sure it doesn't have disease.
I'm not sure though,
but I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if you can. We have never tried it, but since that mention might be that is something that we can look into next time.
The ginger rock them worthless bad. Then just big and worthless.
And them so big. My goodness.
All right. So first on the board with the correct spelling is Rasta girl.
All right. So stop
And then
right there.
wait, let me just do the order. So
Okay.
Empress, Shock Life, Sydney, and then Natty.
Okay, so let me just give the score stat. We have what 6 words, right? Simon on 1, Truck Life on 1, Rasta Girl on 4.
Okay.
So
Yeah, there's a possibility. So
there's still a possibility that Truck Life or Simon. You understand the concept? So can't call it yet.
Or Sydney.
Or Sydney.
Oh, should have to have had one. No, should have.
No, remember to strike.
No, I said should have. No, I was thinking should have had to have one on the board first.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Word number 7 is endeavor. Endeavor, which means to try. Endeavor. Okay, and Empress and that, but I'm begging you to up off of my fender, they do. Now they do. Oh my God. And Chuck Life is saying Tiffany and laughing. And Sydney is saying so true, Tiffany. And Chuck Life is saying Empress and laughing. And Empress is saying Byron, I beg you put net, but under manners him not say
man.
Christmas.
Yeah, we have to put him on manners actually.
I'm gonna tell you, I was first for uneasiness and told you it was coming. Yes, Empress, you saw we caught that.
Yes.
And Empress said, "Nah, but I'm gonna fight you tonight." And so then he's saying Empress first, yes. And Empress is saying, turn up the thing,
turn up the thing.
Oh my God. And Truck Life is saying, Rasta girl, figure sleep. And Empress is saying, Truck Life, come go up. And Truck Life is laughing. We did vacation already.
So you have to make the game more fascinating on it.
And Truck Life is saying, when me think me first, I said, I see Empress up. Oh my goodness, and Truck Life said, Empress, go video the baby saying truck. Oh my goodness. And Rasta, Empress said, laugh out loud, they be laugh. He's watching his nursery rhymes. You can't get her distracted tonight. Truck Life and Teacher Peace dying with laughter.
I tell you, Truck Life and Empress at it.
And Empress is saying, I thought you could put it in your hand luggage. Okay, I'm not sure. Empress will have to look it because we never tried to bring back any ground provisions or anything like that. Well, seasonings and stuff, but not really grown.
You're really strict at the border, right?
Yeah. All right, and Empress is saying maybe, I don't know. Okay. All right, so let's see who first came in with word number 7. So first on the board, let me refresh again. So first on the board with the correct spelling is Rasta girl.
Okay, well, that's it. Game done.
It is done.
So congratulations, Rasta girl, for winning round number 3. There you have it. Empress on the go.
You know, son, I hear that.
Oh.
Yeah, yes, I didn't know. I say it's not girl, it's girl. Run up your mouth.
Well, we can't. Hey, tell Empress if we come back with something easy when we can't pronounce it.
I don't love brawl out to the mouth too much. I have to learn to round up with the mouth.
All right. Empress.
So Empress is first with that one.
Congratulations, Empress.
Congratulations. You just jump through the door and just come take it away from Truck Life. So I'll sit on it.
All right. So that is the final spelling round. So all persons can come back in.
So
Okay.
Tiffany can come back in and Tiffany and Tammy can
No,
come.
no. Oh shit! And she came back and got it. I was just looking. It's. I was just looking. Endeavor, Endeavor. Everybody did the same thing. Endeavor, and then she come back and put it down there, so I get it correct.
Oh, yeah?
I missed the U. Well, anyway, she still won.
She still won.
Because everybody
okay.
has missed the U.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
my goodness. What is yours is yours.
Yeah.
All right. So next round, and please no whining, Empress. Next round is countries and capitals. So I give you the country, you give me the capital. Okay, and we have Annabella in the building. Let me go down
Big up
and pull
yourself,
her up.
Annabella.
Let me see. Let me just where I stop there.
Yes.
Let me see. She is. Are you seeing?
I'm not seeing.
I have her on my phone. Oh, here she is. And Annabella Lawson is in the building
All
saying
right.
hello to everyone. Hello, Annie. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate you coming. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And season's greetings to you. Hope you have a very Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas
tomorrow.
and a prosperous New Year, Annie. Bella. Big up yourself and the family as well.
Thank you so
Right,
much
thank
for
you for
coming.
being here.
And you can make friends with whomever you don't have. Feel free to make friends, and they will show you likewise friendship in return and show the wholesome love.
Yeah, exactly.
Thumbs up the live as you come in, guys. Remember, and share us out if you have a platform and can do so. All right. So for countries and capital, the first country is China. China. Oh, let me see. I did mark where I stopped.
That was the last one. That was the last one. Yeah. Okay. That was the last one.
Yeah, the last one is just Diet Coke. Leave there. So China, and our Empress is saying,
Big and so.
it's a big and sour and not hot.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man. The thing them just
But
big.
so if you saw them big and odious and a word fly.
One word fly. The amount of ginger that you put in it and it just flat.
Luckily we have ginger beer to throw in there again for at least give it a little ginger taste.
Yeah. I'm gonna just put some rum in it tomorrow.
And Tiffany saying big up and don't have any use.
May I
No,
tell you,
big
Tiffany?
and don't have any use, may I tell you.
No use. Suppose you see, thing them just big. And at the same time, our Jamaican ginger small
Yeah.
and powerful. We little bit with you.
I mean, they have woolly
Let me
kick
tell
in
you.
it. Little but you have woolly kick in
You
it.
can use the ginger them for example to show you how Jamaican little and talawa. Yeah, man, we had the little axe.
And Empress at last I win something tonight. I threw Ricardo on a day I laugh out loud.
Yeah, but Ricky was here earlier.
But he said he would not be able to participate. I think
Okay.
he's busy, but he did come and show his support.
Yeah. Come on, Ricky showed his support earlier.
Mm-hmm. And Tiffany saying nobody else don't stand a chance then with laugh. And that was the spelling, and I did acknowledge Annie. And Empress is saying Rasta girl a forward more night
Right.
come you no joke.
Oh, you
Of
mean?
course. And Tiffany said Empress you don't work on Christmas Eve dead with laugh. And Truck Life is saying Tiffany I wish Empress was working right now, then maybe I would have a chance. Oh my God. And
Yeah.
Empress is saying laugh out loud, dead with laugh, Tiffany. You and Truck Life will I seek out my life, eh? And tell her no nothing and laughing. And Teacher Peace dead with laughter, said dead with laugh, lol. Empress, Truck Life is saying congratulations, Rasta girl. And Teacher P said, good job, Empress. And Tiffany saying, Empress, I saw you did stay.
Yes.
Dead with laugh. And Teacher P said, laugh out loud. And All right, and Empress is dying with laughter as well. All right, so let's see who first came in with the correct capital. Let's me down, Charlie. No. All right, so first, let me just make sure of what So first on the board with the correct capital is Empress.
Rasta girl, no Empress.
You're still at that book, girl. You're not learning on the head too tough. So the correct capital for
Rasta girl.
the correct capital for China is Beijing. Beijing. Okay. Empress is saying, take back my trophy. Take back my trophy for your round, yes?
Oh, man.
Laughing. And Natty saying hi to Annie, and then the capital coming back. All right, so country number 2 is Croatia. Croatia. The capital of Croatia. Look who looking. Ricardo is looking.
Empress.
I see 2 eyes there and a name above the 2 eyes.
Sure, big things I know, you know.
And
Ricky
Empress
there.
Ricardo say you reach, Empress Ricardo, you reach friend. Just a friend him up, Ricardo, you reach friend. Teacher P said, hello, Ricardo.
Boy,
Ricardo said, me never left. I was just not around the computer and he's laughing. Miss Monica is saying, hey, Ricardo, Merry Christmas. Ricardo is saying hello to Teacher P. And Empress said, get few ginger tea bag and put in it. Oh, we have the Jamaican ginger beer.
They think that could have worked? Yeah, because the ginger beer.
Yeah, and we used it the last time and it did work.
And pep it up.
Yeah, really give it a good kick. So we're going to do that again. Because you were like, oh, man. And Ricardo is saying, good night, Miss Monica. And Ricardo is saying, me reach back with exclamation signs. So I don't know what that means. And Miss Monica is saying, Empress, you're always a win-win.
Exactly.
And that is saying hi to Ricardo. And Empress is saying, love out loud, Mama Monica. And Ricardo is saying hey to Natty and giving her a virtual hug. And Miss Monica is saying, host me tired bad. Down, drain me bad. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, Miss Monica, get some rest.
Yeah.
Because you have a full day tomorrow for Christmas Day.
Yeah, we know that the festive season, a lot of persons busy, right? And yeah, you know, they're gonna make particularly final preparation.
Last minute preparation.
Last minute preparation. It's really hectic.
Yeah.
We know the thing go, Miss Monica. We know it go.
You said I think you mean downtown drain the bad.
Okay.
And Empress is saying, thanks, Truck Life. And Teacher P is saying, have a good night rest, Miss Monica. And Miss Monica is saying, yo, everyone, may you all have a Merry Christmas when it comes.
Thank you, Miss Monica. Really appreciate it. And same to you.
To everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Miss Monica, and same to you. Jaden coming is wondering what's taking so long. Soon finish, Jaden. Anxious.
Wanting gift.
And Sidonie saying was on a call again. Oh. All right. So, welcome back, Tiffany. I'm Sidonie from your call. You soon get it, Jaden. Wait.
Just wait. We soon
finish.
We're not going to take long. Right?
We have one more
when we
round
finish,
to go.
when we get into that. All right? That's why we are keeping it short tonight. We're not going to stay long. So
okay. And Teacher P saying, thank you, Miss Monica, and Merry Christmas to you too. All right. So we have the capital coming back in.
How is the game? Okay. Oh, let's go. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So which level you reach?
I reset the game.
Huh?
I reset the game.
You reset the game? Oh.
Okay, so first on the
So which level you first reach?
first on the board with the correct capital is Ricardo. Then Empress. So Ricardo and
Ricardo,
Empress.
one.
Yes, so Ricardo. Yeah. And the correct capital is Zagreb. All right, so country number 3 is Denmark. Country number 3 is Denmark. Just put it on the ground there, so I'll hang it back on there.
All right.
It came out of it. Tiffany said, Jaden, it's not Christmas yet.
Now, Tiffany, how you know so? They are the pick women because him you want to get into the thing that we promised him, you know, that he's on time. Right?
Okay. All right, so let me go back up. Okay, so Sidan is saying, have a good one, Miss Monica. And Tiffany is saying, Ricardo, and showing him virtual heart. And Ricardo is saying, Tiffany, showing her virtual hug. And Tiffany is saying, I hate capital and countries.
But I'm almost certain that I've seen Tiffany won capital and countries already.
Maybe, I'm not too sure. And Ricardo is saying, who win spellings and looking. There's asking.
Oh, we
Tiffany.
have 3 Ricardo. We have Tiffany, we have Tammy, that one goes to Chuck Life, and we have Empress.
So
right?
yeah, we had 3 rounds tonight.
So yeah. So we are in the 4th rounds and then the 5th round.
And then, so Empress, where's my gift under the Christmas tree, Mommy and Daddy? And that one, and Tiffany was given the rundown of she won one, then Tammy, and then Empress.
Yes.
And Teacher P saying, your son is handsome, Mystic. Thank you so much.
But and as Teacher P mentioned, Teacher P, remember what we spoke about, you know, we're going to hold it to that. I spoke to my wife about it.
Yeah, she
right,
picked me up on IG.
So link up wife on IG because we want to hold it to that. Right? So please, when we finish, link up my wife on IG and so forth. So you know what we are talking about, right? Right. IG, we take that to IG.
All right. So the capital is coming back in. So let me see the order in which it came. Okay, so first on the board with the correct capital is Ricardo.
What? Hold on now, Empress.
Then
Rasta
Empress.
girl. Why, like you have to step on the gas, you know?
Empress holding on to Ricardo pants foot.
Let me see Ricardo come. Wait, what the go on, sir? This is nothing too idle. What the go on, sir?
All right, so that's the order. So Ricardo, then Empress. So country number 4 is Estonia. Estonia. And I want to acknowledge persons who just joined in. So Copenhagen. So we have Carrie and Go Getter in the building. She's saying good night, y'all. Good night, Carrie.
Hi,
Thank
Carrie.
you so much for being here. Season's greetings to you.
Definitely.
And Merry Christmas tomorrow when it comes. And may you have continued to have a wonderful and a prosperous new year.
And Kerry, remember, yell at the general there for me. Right? General Louis, and yell him up.
And congratulations are in order of not watched it yet. I've not watched it yet, but I'm gonna watch it in a bit. So congratulations.
What is that? What do you mean on that?
I just saw the title and then I saw a little clip. So
Okay. So we will watch it together.
yeah.
Oh,
And so welcome, Carrie, and she's saying blessings to you all. And what else is in the building? And Green Nation Vlog is in the building saying blessings, host and co-host. Blessings, Green. Thank you so much for being here. Happy holidays to you, and same.
yes.
May you have a prosperous and blessed new year to come.
Merry Christmas to you, Green Nation, and the family, and a prosperous new year, right? Bless up yourself, my boss.
And Kerry saying thank you. Really happy for them. Okay. Right, I went up too far. One sec. Okay. Right, and Ricardo is saying Adata Guantami. So okay, Adata Guantami. All right, Miss Monica is saying, I want to say I'm happy that I really met some nice friends on YT. We will continue to be very supportive as best as we can. And I'm also saying Merry Christmas again from my house to your house. Same here, Miss Monica.
Thank you so much, Miss Monica. Really appreciate that.
I read Carrie's greetings, and Miss Monica is saying, also remember, Jesus is the reason for the season. Be safe. Yes. Yes, we have to remember what the season is really all about.
And guys, please remember, it's Christmas festive season. Just let me say this because safety has just just reminiscing what repeating, what Miss Monica said, in terms of safety, right? Making sure that we are cognizant of our surrounding, right? And just be careful, because some areas in Jamaica, boy, trust me, it's just not pretty in terms of what is unfolding out there, right? And it just serves the purpose for you to be extremely cautious, right? And hyper alert. Please remember, right? And it's such a sad thing, right? In terms of hearing that particularly any of the person who I know here, right, have any sad incidents or accident. So, just cover yourself under the blood of Jesus. More blessings. Yes, honey, go ahead.
Okay. All right, so Teacher P saying good night to Carrie. And Empress is saying no questions from videos tonight. No, Empress, no video questions tonight.
Empress,
I like she study.
I love them, coming no videos.
It will soon come, man. So surprise her. Okay. And Kerry saying teacher P big up. And Tiffany saying never win capital and countries yet. My head is not big like effigy. At least you know the word now to use it.
Yes. So she know the word now. All right. At least she learned something new.
And teacher P saying you're welcome, Mystic.
Me didn't go on now, but you are going now. At first, man, now hear the word that effigy,
Serious, when you grow up, nobody never tell us your head big like effigy, or hear anybody tell anybody say their head big like effigy.
At first, I'm hearing that.
I don't grow up in one bubble.
Well, remember, you're more exposed than us, You travel from Wapia King Philip, so.
That don't mean anything.
Of course, it means something, right? It means something. You're more,
And the Carrie said, Merry Christmas, Mystic, and everyone. Again, thank you, Carrie.
Thank you, Carrie.
Same to you. And Red Green Nation's greeting there. And he's saying, blessings all in the chat. And Teacher P said, I started following on an IG since Night Mystic. Okay,
awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
So I'll check that later on.
Yeah, check that later.
And Ricardo is saying blessings, Kerry, and he's laughing. And Tiffany is saying, yes, sir, and showing love and says, welcome. And Teacher P saying, happy holidays, Green Nation. and Rasta Girl.
Ah, Jaden well torment for the gift. Oh, you know so. Yeah, they're talking about him, man. Torment. Right, you know, man, visit this woman now. We promised him earlier, so, okay, we're not going to be long, right? We're going to try to, you understand, be quick just to make him comfortable. Boy, I just well want to see
And
what is
Baron
under the tree.
downloaded something that you wanted already paid for it, and
I was-
stop trying to appease him. And he's
Still, right? Trust me. But you don't know it go. I mean, yeah. I'm going to love them like that. So try to make him happy. Right?
And Ricardo is showing Green Nation some strength and showing fist bump. And Kerry's saying, Ricardo, big up. And Empress is saying, what kind of salt is this? You know, we one round Empress, so I talk about saltness. All right, let's see who came
You know,
in first to the capital.
Not more Empress. Empress I don't know this.
What? It's 3. You're right.
Oh, okay.
It's only 3. It's the right paper you're looking at. Number 4. I'm just gonna look at number 4 now.
Yeah, as me I said, nothing more that Empress want Ricky for just go back in, you know. But Ricky, hold on bad.
All right. So first on the board with the correct capital, which is Tallinn.
So the 3 correct.
The 3 is correct.
Okay.
Is Empress came in first, then Ricardo.
Whoa.
The Empress corrected. Bless you. So it has 2 ends on the end. Bless you. Yeah, so that is the order. So Empress came in first with that one. All right. So country number 5 is England. England. All right, and that is the correct spelling for the capital of Estonia, Tallinn. And Green is saying, Tiffany, if it ain't green, it ain't we.
All right. I don't know, you know. I mean, me love green, you know, man.
And the
Oh, serious green, and that's why I tell you something. Green up.
and I have to watch the colors. Make sure
I
they
love
blend
green.
well. And
love
Ricardo is saying, big up fam. No, Green is saying, Ricardo, big up fam. And Empress is saying, nah, but go along on your bed, but sometimes you amaze yourself.
Look at you.
We say full of chat.
Night, what the work.
As you see my place, I take a set pan Green. Sometimes I even amaze myself. Stop it. Oh my God.
So as green dropping night, what
Can't
the
tell
pan
you.
himself.
Man,
Night, what the. I want
just
the night,
full
what
of
tonight.
himself. Him just full of himself. Wait.
Shut up, run away from you, mommy.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's where. And Karen is saying thank you.
Yeah.
And Green is saying season's greetings one and all. And Shock Life is saying Green Nation blessings to you and the family. And Teacher P saying amen to something that you said. And let's see if she. Okay, Tiffany took care of that one. And Ricardo is saying Empress move both video questions. And Empress said Ricardo go both. And Teacher P says Lord Tiffany, and Sidonie saying, hey Ricardo, happy holidays. And Ricardo is saying move up. And Empress is saying, and we want question from Vince to start back.
All right.
Okay. And Ricardo is saying, hey Sidonie, happy holidays to you too. And Sidonie is saying, first I'm hearing that as said.
Yeah, but I mean,
Nobody know hear anybody who have
It's the
heard
first I'm
somebody
hearing.
say your head big like effigy. Type it in the chat. I need some support.
I
We
have
need
never
some
heard-
backative because everybody has said the first they might hear
But-
the
but
word
honey,
effigy.
I have never heard that terminology either.
Oh my God. Mm-mm.
Seriously.
I need some backative. Anybody who've heard the word before, please type it in the chat. We need some support here because they've been doing it from up the top, coming down. They've never heard the word before.
So me I'm going with Chuck Life, you know. You search for the word them we don't know.
Me?
You do it.
You see the book for me use and I write the book by Aaron. I just go with what's in the book. And Ricardo is saying, Tiffany, I was just, you're going to get fired, you know, you're going to get fired as scorekeeper. Because me not understand how you talk against the moderator right now.
I'm going to talk I first married the word.
Ricardo says, Tiffany, I was just about to do that too, you know, them two enough, man. And Sudan is saying Green Nation and Empress is saying, boy, if somebody did tell me my head big like effigy, I'd smile. Because I want it to
tonight. You see? so you see what I say? Because it's the first I'm actually hearing that
Any silent
Seriously.
viewer out there, anybody on TV land, take up a remote or something and support me, please. I'm drowning here.
But Teacher P is a teacher. I don't know
Yes,
if
Teacher P is there. Have you ever heard that?
Teacher P, have you ever heard that
Or a child telling another child, go your head big like effigy.
type it in, let me see if Teacher
I need
P
some
was
support
aware
here.
of that word as well.
And Tiffany said, okay, Ricardo. And I think she may have taken care of that one too. Yeah, but now I'm doing job, you know. Tiffany, I feel do it for him. Why if you pay attention to him now? Pay attention to. And Empress is saying, Jaden, it's just 4 hours to go. No, Empress, we're doing it early because I'm working in the morning. So we're doing it as soon as we finish here. That's why it's lurking.
Boy, I couldn't sleep tonight if you not sleep present.
And Empress is saying, Baron, I shouldn't tell him, I should have surprised him. Else his body would have been, his body wouldn't be this way, lol.
No, that's true. Are you tell him?
And Ricardo is looking. And Chuck Life is saying, Ricardo, you said you would take it easy tonight. Yes, he did.
Yeah, we'll have to have
But
that
at least
because
him
he
giving
sit out. He sat out for what? 3 games.
Mm-hmm. So I forgive him.
So
kudos
Chuck
to
Life,
that
I
one
give him
day.
some kudos. He sat out for 3 of the games.
And Empress is saying, bless you, Jaden. All right, so the capital's coming back in. All right, let's see. And first on the board with the correct capital is Ricardo. Capital of England is London. London. Then
So
Tiffany, then Truck Life.
War start between Ricky and Rasta girl.
And
So,
Tiffany said laugh out loud Truck Life.
That being said, let me just highlight the tally. 5 words. Already
5 countries.
5 countries, sorry. Rasta girl on 2 and Ricardo on 3.
Okay, your head too tough.
We can't twine up my tongue. Your tongue. Something like tongue twining thing.
All right. Country number 6 is Iceland. Iceland, country number 6. What's the capital of Iceland? All right, let's continue with the chat. So Teacher P saying lol Truck Life. And Sudani, okay, so Sudani came in with that. And Ricardo saying Truck Life, I was busy, me just come back. He's looking and smiling with his upside down face as usual. And Truck Life is saying, Teacher P, I can't manage Ricardo and Empress.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
And Sudani said, same here, Truck Life. And Tiffany saying, dead with love, Truck Life. And Tiffany is saying night, but not saying green. But saying a different color. Right. And Ricardo is saying, but may I behave myself out.
Which is true.
And Chuck Life is saying, Tiffany, you are 3rd on my list of hard people. I hope it's people. And Tiffany said, remember?
Can I have something to drink?
What do you
I'm
want?
just gonna take a juice box out of the fridge. I cut them out the plastic already. Just take a juice box.
Alright.
And Tiffany is saying, remember to thumbs up the live stream and share it out if you can. Thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you so much for that reminder, Tiffany. Remember, guys, do as Tiffany says. And Ricardo is saying, Nightbot is a power is a power man.
Mhm.
And Tiffany is saying, me truck life, I'm not hard. You can easily win me dead with laugh. And truck life is saying Tiffany and laughing. And Green is saying truck life blessings, fam, and happy holidays to you and your family. Oh, Green. Nah, but say get off the stage. Oh my goodness, Teacher P said that with laugh, lol. And Sidan is laughing. And Ricardo said, bad my net, but. And Greenie said, it's the first I'm hearing that. Oh my God, for crying out loud. I can't get any support over here. Oh my God. Oh my God.
What?
I'm out in the cold. Nobody to back me up.
See, you think
Nobody to back me up.
Exactly.
Seriously?
But
No, sir.
well, that's what I tell you. I am hearing it for the first time too. So
Mm-mm. No, all grew up in a bubble.
What
Well.
does that even mean?
You ever hear them the kids say it big like effigy?
you say you're alone on an island. Remember me tell you that. I know playing on
All
fire
right,
over there.
call you Kali or ask you Kali or call Charlotte and ask them.
You can either win in England.
Oh,
No,
at the time you can call Cheryl and tie it up at the same time. Or call Mikey and ask him. Me not understand how I never hear it before. All right, let's see Iceland and then we'll continue with the chat. No support for the moderator.
Man, me see you too hard.
All right, so first on the board with the correct capital is Ricardo.
What?
Ricardo
All right.
is first on the board with the correct capital. Let me see where I was before. It's the first I'm hearing. So Green says it's the first he's hearing it too. So where did I highlight that? Okay, right there. Then that's where I'm gonna be next. Just marking my spot. Okay, so the correct spelling is, or the correct capital, that's it. It's a Reykjavik.
Reykjavik. Keep silent.
All right, so number 7 country is Ireland. Ireland. The capital of Ireland. So that one went to Ricardo.
Ricardo. So Ricardo is on 4.
We are, yes, 6.
Okay.
Yes, so that's
yeah,
add up to
yeah.
6, yeah. Okay.
So which level you reach on the game, JJ?
92.
92? Okay.
Okay, so Green said it the first time I'm hearing that too. And Tiffany said, Green Nation, use 1 or 2 emoji. Green said, okay, but he says, okay. It's responding to Tiffany.
Yeah, someone use more than 1.
More than 2.
More than 2
Yeah,
emoji.
3 is where get antsy. But even me seeing timing out persons with no emoji. No capitals lock. So I don't know, no capitals. I don't know.
But just screw up, yeah, man.
I tell you. And Green is saying, I'm at work, so I'm in and out of the chat. And Teacher P saying, first time hearing that term as well.
All right,
no enough for the moderator.
All right.
And Teacher P said, please send me some of your strong back, Green Nation.
All right.
And Greenie said, Empress blessings, seasons, greetings. And Truck Life is saying, that's all for Truck Life. And Neil for Miss Ann.
Exactly. So Chuck Life win all. No, well,
Yeah,
Chuck
so
Life is right
because-
because it's the first time hearing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. And Tiffany said, how a child going to know effigy? I don't know it.
Exactly.
I'm
Right.
just looking for somebody to support me. And
You're
get
not getting any
blessing,
support around here.
blessings, Green Nation. But I don't understand how I never hear it.
Yeah.
You put it to the say head big like effigy, you know, say head really big.
But moon on time come. I don't know when it's out.
And Nation is saying, laugh out loud, Teacher P, you can stop by for it. Oh, the strong back.
Yeah.
And okay, so that's the capitals coming in there.
Yeah.
And Tiffany saying sun blinded with love. I missed something there. No. And Tiffany is saying, oh my goodness, I don't know what that means. She'd have to break that down for me. And she did that
I don't
again.
have a clue to.
I
Hold
am.
it.
And Ricardo said, Tiffany, come go up. And Teacher B said, oh my truck life, hush. and Empress, yes, and people, oh, it's people, you're learning, man, and sharing love. Okay,
All right.
thank you for that, my interpreter. And Tiffany said, Ricardo, just I enjoy myself because I don't know a capital. Oh, she just put down something.
Yes.
And Greenie said, Rasta girl Empress. I was trying to visit you but can't find your channel. Okay. And Empress is saying, Green, Empress, this isn't a channel. Okay. And he says, okay, lol. And she, okay. So let's see who first came in with that, with the card, with the capital first. Let's see who first came in with the capital. So, first on the board with the correct capital is Rostogal.
Aye. Competition just
Then-
start.
Then Ricardo. Yeah, Rostogal and Ricardo. All right, so country number 8 is Malaysia.
Malaysia.
Malaysia. Malaysia. Oh, somebody else is in the building who I can call upon to see if she's heard it before.
Ooh.
I'll let it go. Okay, so Kai is in the building. Kai's creative
Blessed
learning
yourself, yeah, ask Kai
is
about
in
the
the
word.
building. We can at least say hello to her first,
Of
please,
course, of
before me drop her in the
My
ticket of everything.
apology. My apology.
Hello. So Kai said, hello, host, hostess, and chat. Hello, Kai. Happy holidays to you. Merry Christmas when it comes tomorrow. And we hope that you will have a blessed and prosperous new year. Also in the chat is, I saw a new Petronia Miller. And she's saying night, night. Good night, Petronia. Petronia, sorry. Happy Friday to you. Thank you so much for joining in and happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and a prosperous new year when it comes. Okay, so the salutations out of the way. I'm looking for some support here, guys. So Petronia and Kai, have you ever heard anybody say, like when you're a child or hear a child say to another child, Gwe, your head big like effigy? Please let me know, because everybody here tonight is saying they never heard the word effigy before.
I don't mind me big like neocortex.
Head big like neocortex.
Yeah.
I'm looking for some support here, guys. Let me know. All right, let's see. And Tiffany saying, okay. Oh my goodness, I'm way behind. Hold on. Okay. All right. So I did. Okay, I did pass that. I did pass.
What Kai said, Nana?
I haven't gotten there yet. I'm trying to find her. Okay, and Tiffany's Laurelland. And Ricardo is saying, you see, you Empress, love me, make me win now. And Kai, I read the salutations there. And Kai is saying here, oh, she's in traffic. I hope she got up before and heard me. All right, I'll repeat it again if I don't send a response from her. And Tiffany saying, Empress, I hold you down, Ricardo. Me say she hold on for Ricardo pants foot. And I drag him back. Ricardo said, Auntie Kai, I'm showing virtual hug. And Tiffany's showing Kai virtual heart. And Ricardo is saying, me said Tiffany. But Ricardo never tell me whether or not him hear the term before in my young man. So Ricardo, tell me whether or not you heard the term your head big like effigy before. And Kai is saying hey to Tiffany. And Kai is also saying hello, dearest nephew. And Teacher P saying hello to Kai. And Ricardo is saying, Auntie Kai, do you know the word effigy? So that means you don't know it.
Exactly.
And Empress is saying, me hear them say a big head like banjam breadfruit, not effigy.
Yeah, but me hear the terminology there. Say head big like breadfruit.
Well, breadfruit.
But me know hear about banjam breadfruit. Me say head big like breadfruit.
Ricardo says she said Sunland for the capital of Iceland. Yeah, I realize that, Ricardo. Tiffany's in her whole little world with her own capitals. And Tiffany's saying, Kai, have you ever heard of effigy before? So everybody asking.
Capital?
Yeah, Malaysia. Oh. And Green is saying, Mystic Sensation, you need to tell us which parish you're from because if you alone know that word.
Exactly.
Okay. I was born in the parish of Trelawney, but I grew up in St. Catherine, in Portmore to be exact. I went to Harden High School, and I think I first heard the term your head big like a effigy. And then I went to live in Montego Bay. So I've been through a few parishes.
Have you ever heard that word in Montego Bay?
What?
That terminology in Montego Bay? Yeah, exactly.
And then Petronia said good night. And Petronia is asking, Empress, are you here? Empress, are you here?
Petronia, Empress is not here. Is Rasta girl is here.
And Petronia said, checking over Diane for a bit. Okay. And Empress is saying, I'm here. Who's Petronia Miller? Okay. And Kai is saying, yes, Ricardo. Is she saying yes, Ricardo, for Auntie Kai, or is she saying yes because she knows the term?
Really, I have to ask.
Okay. All right.
Don't. You're not out of the wilderness yet.
We're right. Really in the wilderness.
Ask Kai the question directly, because we don't know if what Kai is saying yes to.
And Empress is saying, I will ASAP, and Kai is saying hello to Teacher P. Oh my goodness, made a big jump. She's saying hello to Teacher P, and Tiffany is saying, Ricardo, stop load me up. And Ricardo said, Mystic, yes, you get a second.
Aye.
Hallelujah.
Kai save you.
Tiffany said Dubai is the capital of Ireland. Oh my God, Tiffany making up her own capitals. And Petronia is saying, I'm from, it's officially Dion Live, just checking for a bit. Okay.
All right.
And Ricardo, okay, so the capital's coming back in. So let's see who first came in with the correct capital. You know, long while is about to have to find somebody who hear the term like me coming no say.
So here we go.
Everybody else here so living in a bubble. And Ricardo is first with the correct capital for Malaysia is Kuala Lumpur. Lumpur, or however it's pronounced. Yes, Ricardo. So that's Ricardo. then Empress.
Still can't call it yet.
Okay, and country number 9 is Mauritius. Mauritius, it's pronounced Mauritius. 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 What's the capital of Mauritius? All right, so let's go back up. So please let us know if you're saying yes, you've heard the term Kai. Okay, so Kai says never heard it used in that context, but that's what they call figurine.
Okay, so that's a different context.
Yep.
So you're still up on the island now? No, you're still up on the island. I tell you.
But so does have call Cheryl,
No, you're still up
call
on the
Cheryl
island.
or Mikey.
Right? Kai only partially save you. You're still up on the island. Kai never hear it in that context.
You know what? So we need some support here. So
Yeah, big support.
I need some support here. So
Okay. No, if you call that the person in let you down. Right. Come on.
hello, Mom.
Wagwan.
Let me have you on live. You're on speaker.
Okay.
Me out in the wilderness. Me I try find somebody for help me out
More
here.
to save you. More to save her.
Have you ever heard the word effigy, Marika?
What is the word?
Effigy.
Effigy, no, sir.
Lord
Oh.
Jesus.
But I can't no more person. But I can't no more person.
That word.
Marika, you just kill her.
Marika,
Yes.
you know the big head something them where them put out like even them they even had it with with the, not
You get your
one of the
answer already,
bushes where
You
they
have
make
got
an
your
impression
answer
of somebody's
already.
face and you put it over your face.
Okay.
Like a big head of somebody else. And they never hear nobody when you grow up say your head big like effigy.
You mean she said no?
Me, you only hear them say your head big like wolf dog.
Me never hear that one. All right, you let me down too. For the Christmas
I'm
holiday.
sorry, baby girl.
Okay, I'm consider being out. Eh?
Byron, no, the trivia.
Mm-hmm.
Well, me have her on a manners, man.
Everybody in the chat has said them not hear using that term before. Some people
And
say them not hear the word before.
SSIGY, as always.
Exactly.
Yes.
I know truck life winner. He make truck life gone with the whole of the money gone. She not get 1 cent.
I'm sorry, your lifeline been loose for the
Yeah.
one.
And you don't know in guarantee you know that you are definitely a savior, you know. I see they come wipe her head.
Yeah, me never boost you up, so yeah, America, me never boost you up, so nobody listen to him. All right then, good night. Me talk to you.
All right, good day.
No, sir. All right, Tiffany Seraford is at 2%, so we have to hurry, and Jaden's still lurking.
Okay.
Well, guys, just consider you learn a new word tonight, and it can be used in that context because it has been used in that context.
We learn a new word where you make up tonight. May I say that on it, sorry? I don't want to sleep outside with Bruno tonight.
Your gift is going to be withheld until I feel like I'm releasing it.
I lie. Well, me hold on for your gift too.
All right. So let's go into number 9, country capital, and then we go into number 10. And Tiffany said big like coconut, big like waff dog. Ricardo,
We never hear the one of that. We hear about coconut, we hear about breadfruit.
Okay. All right, let's go to the capital. Okay, so first on the board with the current capital of Port Louis is Ricardo.
Well,
It
game
is done.
up. It is done.
It is
So
finished.
congratulations, Ricardo, to take away round number 4. $1,000 goes to Ricky.
All right. So round number 5
Okay.
is Proverbs. Proverbs.
So congratulations, Ricardo, for walking away with round number 4. So JJ, we are on our last round. All right. Okay, cool.
All right. So, and then I'll catch up with the chat. So, round number 5 is for Proverbs, and the first one is once bitten, finish that. Once bitten, 2 words to finish it. Once bitten. Okay. Let's see. And Teacher P saying Petronia, hello. Ricardo said no, I've never. And that is to the question of the effigy thingy. And Ricardo said, I want name banjam breadfruit.
I'm going to say about breadfruit, I hear about banjam.
Everybody learned it. So
I first hear about banjam breadfruit. Them have what? Yellow heart breadfruit?
White heart breadfruit.
A white heart, you can?
Well, I said them with it on my YouTube the other day. I roast it and they say a white heart breadfruit. You have yellow heart, you have white heart. I don't know. I'm not a breadfruit specialist. I know them a breadfruit, a breadfruit.
The only one you remember yellow heart breadfruit.
Tiffany said, from your barn at Trelawney, you're in the hills, so you will know everything. Oh my goodness. That is so true, because some sayings that my granny used to say, I know a lot of people say they've never heard that before.
Oh Lord Jesus, my grandmother used to full of them terminology.
And Ricardo said Tiffany behaved and laughing. And Tiffany said it was a reaction when she saw Kai. Yes, Ricardo then would laugh, replay in slow motion. Because me I say, yes, we get support. But at least she knows the word, but that's in that context.
But she never used it, kind of know it in that context that she used it.
And Ricardo said, Walande, laughing. And Sidonie is saying, happy holidays, Kai. And Empress is saying, oh, thanks for calling me, Petronia. So she's responding to somebody in the chat. And Tiffany is saying her phone is going.
Oh, my goodness.
And okay, and that's the answers there. And Tiffany is saying, somewhere in Africa is the capital. Tiffany said Congo. Not even close. Green Nation said Tiffany, no, sir.
Tiffany are going terrible.
And Tiffany is saying, remember to thumbs up the live stream and share it out if you can. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much again, Tiffany, for that reminder. And Kai saying, Chippy said he has never heard it either.
Exactly. So you're on your own. I tell you, you make up a word there.
Baron, I did not make it up. The word exists and it has been used that way, not because you never heard it. And somebody tells you your head big like effigy, well big, trust me.
Right now, any word where me and the chat don't know about, and you make it up.
What? But so the book not thick enough to swallow up your head. All right. So Ricardo said, "Woy." Empress said, "Marika, don't know that either." Laughing.
Exactly. and note, Empress. She and Marika is from St. Catherine. Grew up in St. Catherine. And Marika no hear the word there.
Let me tell you, if you call Cheryl, you know.
Cheryl, we are in England. Our time I know in England. We will call Cheryl for what?
I never say you call in, I say Cheryl. Don't get it twisted. All right. And Tiffany says she never, if she ever let you down,
you see?
She dropped me boof.
Exactly.
She dropped me boof. And Empress said laugh out loud, then we laugh.
One dirty drop.
Ricardo said what a let down.
Marika. Marika said, no, never heard it before.
No, sir. Mm-mm. No support. Tiffany said no, and she don't know.
Exactly.
Empress said, and I just researched it. It's like a scarecrow thingy.
Yeah.
And Ricardo say, head
Head
big
big
like
like
waff
waff
dog.
Yeah, me never hear it in the terminology.
Me hear
Head big
something
like
about,
waff dog.
oh, me hear you open up like a waff dog.
You open up like waff dog. That me hear in terms of waff dog. Open up like waff dog.
Open up like waff
Waff
dog.
dog. Yeah, but me hear your head big like waff dog. Me hear your head big like breadfruit and your head big like jelly coconut.
And Tiffany, yes, Tiffany see your head big like coconut, yes.
Mm.
And Kai said, I know the wolf dog want to laugh out
Yeah,
loud, but
well, no,
definitely
exactly.
it's a statue or figure. It's just said it again.
Exactly.
Tiffany, 1%. Oh no. Green is saying, it's since week I was talking about the wolf dog and wondering which dog is
Well, the wolf dog, they mother put it to the say the mongrel them. But the mongrel them like open up like themselves. Which I was the mongrel them open up like wolf dog. You understand? Because the mongrel them a wolf dog.
And Tiffany said, congrats, Ricardo. Ricardo said, Empress, you couldn't stop me, a bae. And Tiffany said, just share the gift. Ricardo said, okay, so the first part of the Proverbs is coming back.
Yeah.
So let's
Remember
see
the
who
Tiffany
first.
thing I run out, you know.
Yeah, so I may try run along quick. Then Tiffany, plug it in and plug it into an outlet quickly. That's
What
we
if
do.
she's not nearby by an outlet? If she was nearby an outlet, should have done that.
Okay, first on the board with the correct response is Ricardo. Once bitten, twice shy. Empress said, once bitten, twice bite. No, sir. And so I know some Empress and Proverbs are good friend, you know. Tiffany said twice shy, Empress said twice shy.
Empress, eh?
Mm?
Empress, eh?
Twice bite.
Wow, Christmas was festive.
Mm-hmm. And Empress Ricardo, me not see you know. Ricardo say, yes, there's yellow and white. Yes, there's yellow and white hard breadfruit. At least me have a little support with that one. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, me not see you around. Me not see you around. But me not remember any of that thing.
I can't afford to forget that right now.
But yellow heart, breadfruit.
And number 2 is exchange is 2 words to finish. Exchange is.
Me know about yellow heart breadfruit.
And Empress is saying, Mystic, lucky thing she called me. I was playing games earlier over there and I won a small selfie ring light. So happy. I'm grateful. Know how long I want a ring light. Oh my goodness, congratulations. Because I saw you using the fireplace for your lighting on the last video. It's a nice effect though with the fireplace. But congratulations. I'm telling you, that's a nice prize.
Yeah, of course.
Small selfie ring light. Okay. So now you can shine some light on your face.
That's good.
Yeah, Ricardo is saying, then Empress, you couldn't invite me. Look here. And Tiffany
the ring light, Ricky want to take away. Empress now invited.
You're Tiffany. One day somebody tell her that her head big like effigy mention.
You think so?
Man, look big to you.
But no, when I go take up from my wife with that. Her head not big.
And Queen Mia is in the building saying, go Ricardo, before you make me win credit, pay me bill.
Big up yourself, Queen Mia.
Welcome, Mia. Thank you
and
so much for coming in. Season greetings to you and welcome.
And wish you a prosperous new year, right? For you and your family.
Why me
and
tell
friends.
Tiffany this?
All right. Big up yourself, Queen Mia. Oops.
What do you think of Tiffany this? Let's see. And Ricardo is looking, and Truck Life is saying Tiffany and laughing. And Queen Mary is saying here with likes. And okay, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. And she corrected herself there. And Ricardo is saying bitter water impress. And Ricardo is saying wharf duck is the correct term. Oh, yeah, it big like wharf duck, not dog.
Not dog.
Okay,
Okay.
kind of wonder. Okay.
Okay. Well, you can see into that.
Like wharf duck.
Like wharf duck.
All right, let's see. Hold on there. Just doing the second one so we can go into the third because you didn't so drag me off for the chair. Oh. All right, so first on the board with the correct response. Remember, guys, we are not ducking anything for spelling as long as we know that what you meant. So she said no ribbery. I know it's a typo. So Tiffany is first with the correct response. Exchange is no robbery. Time scorekeeper.
So okay.
So where's number? Oh, here's the second one.
My second one on.
Mm-hmm. So you leave the pen over there. So exchange is no robbery.
So who got that?
Tiffany.
Tiffany, right?
Yeah, and
Okay.
then we have dark chocolate, no
And that's
robbery.
the second one, right?
Mm-hmm. And then we have Ricardo. Okay.
And I almost get lost.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we have Tutorial King in the building. He's a bit late. Hello, Tutorial King. Welcome. Happy Friday to you and happy holiday season's greetings.
And wishing you a prosperous new year for you, friends, and family. Bless up yourself.
Okay, thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate you being here.
Most definitely.
Make sure I don't miss anybody down the line. Okay. All right, so the next one is number 3 is enough is as good as a. Enough is as good as a. One word to finish that. Enough is as good as a. And Tiffany's saying, Baron, say one. Don't you drop.
I say figure and Empress say scarecrow and say big head. That word has too much meaning. No, lie.
Okay, so contact Professor Google and let it show you images of an effigy. One sec, I really need to wash your legs. Excuse me.
Say that play it again, JJ.
My internet doesn't shut down.
Huh?
My internet doesn't shut down.
What?
What?
Charge out? Auto charge?
It needs to charge.
Oh. So I charge it.
I will charge it.
Huh?
I will charge it soon.
Oh, okay. You don't want to price them up, nothing? We're on the last thing. We are on the last round here.
Yeah, but I want to know how many minutes.
Soon finish one. I'll be next 10 or 15 minutes.
That's way too long.
No, that's not done. I'm going through 4 already. Oh yes, chat. And is coming back shortly to have the game proceed. Yep. Oh, she's here right now.
Okay. All right, let's see. All right, let's you bring it up or something else you're looking for. Oops. All right, let's see who first came in with the correct response. Oh, she said to check my Instagram. I forgot to switch phones then. Hold on, Empress. I see the message. I just want to check it. I have to switch phones to check it. So using this one, and I can check it. No, I don't. It will come up on this one. All right, let's see who first came in with the correct response. All right, first on the board with the correct response is then me give it to Tiffany, so oh she'll send a fighter out. You got it, Tiffany, you got it. I know this it's robbery of mentors. I know it's a spell, an error.
Yeah, man. Tiffany got it.
Yeah, I gave it to Tiffany. Yeah. You got it, Tiffany. All right, so first on the board with the correct response, and enough is as good as a feast, is dark chocolate.
Who?
Dark chocolate, then tutorial, then Ricardo. Dark chocolate, so you can put chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yes. All right, let me see Instagram.
So that one goes to dark chocolate, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, effigy. Okay. It's not coming through clear, but you have the concept, especially the one, two, what is this now? The third one down across from the middle with the effigy of you know who under being burned. Yeah, that's the effigy. Representation of a person. But just like the head portion. And Kai says a figurine. Challenge. Okay. All right. So that was chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So number 4 Proverbs is easier said. Easier said. 2 words to finish that one. Easier said. And Ricardo is saying, no Tiff, him say one dirty drop, no English round here.
Yeah, man, I doubt myself with you.
One dirty drop.
One dirty drop. A dirty drop. We know the proper English round here. Dirty. We didn't say I didn't say dirty drop. I said dirty drop. And that she get.
Tiffany said, Tiffany said, I am still here, plug it in, but it's not charging. And Tiffany's laughing. Ricardo said, and Tiffany said, no ribbery.
No ribbery.
It's robbery. Oh my God, typo. And Tutorial King came in, he said, hi. We already greeted him and he said, what I miss. And Tutorial is saying, good night, everyone. Good night again, Tutorial King. And Ricardo said, oh, who come, who named Dark Chocolate and looking? Oh, and Kai also came in with no robbery. And Ricardo is saying, King, bro, and showing some friend to King. And Kai is saying, Yellow Heart is the best, the breadfruit, yes.
Oh, you know, Kai, really, hey, I'm going to go back to Jamaica and Kai. I want the Yellow Heart with some curry chicken back. I don't want no chicken, I tired of chicken. Some chicken back, right? Some curry chicken back and Yellow Heart breadfruit no want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's something there.
And King said, sup, Ricardo, and Empress is saying, thank you so much, Mystic, for congratulating her regarding the ring light. And Tutorial is saying, spelling done. Yes, Tutorial, you're a bit late. We're finishing up a bit early tonight. And Ricardo is saying, long time King, and King is saying, Ja, hush. And Empress is saying, Anango him in a hand, so make him go on. And Tiffany saying, Mystic no rep is us. Yes, I figured it out, and you did get that one. And Ricardo said, Empress change clothes, make she go. Correction there. And now give him in a hand, so make him go on. Okay. And Tiffany said, yes, Tutorial, King spelling done, dead with laugh, and Tutorial is sighing. And Tutorial is saying, thank you. And Tiffany is saying, dead with laugh, hush, Tutorial, better luck next time. All right. Okay, we went through that one. And Ricardo said, a first time may I hear this one. Seriously?
Which one we care?
I guess he's referring to the third one. Enough is as good as a feast. And Tutorial is saying, can't believe my misspellings. And Tiffany is saying, Han, Twexila. Thank you, Tiffany. Since you put it that way, thank you. Tiffany said, and Twexi like Pepsi. Thank you, Tiffany.
We like that. Not sexy. Twixy.
Just me. And Ricardo said, kick me busy too, so no worry. All right.
He's a bud. And Twixy like Pepsi. You mean?
All right, let's see. And Shane and the family is in the building.
Big up Shane and the family.
Welcome, Shane.
Merry Christmas to you guys when it comes, and wishing you a prosperous new year for you and your family and friends. Big up on yourself.
He's saying hi inside, and he's saying hello to everyone and host. Hello to you, Shane. Happy holidays. Thank you so much for coming. And make sure I don't miss anybody new. Okay. All right. So I am looking for the finish. I said easier said than. Okay, past there. So I have to go down some more. Okay, first on the board, but the correct response is Ricardo. Easier said than done. Then we have dark chocolate. Then we have truck life. And okay, yep. And then naturally Tammy. Yep. So number 5 is, and let me hear anybody says the first time hearing this one. I'm going to reach through the screen and shake on the neck. Don't count your chickens before 3 words to finish that one. Everybody should be jumping on. Anybody saying just hear it for the first time, I'm going to get a shake neck.
This time now we are back you, we are supporting Nana. And I first I hear it.
Don't count your chickens before 3 words to finish that. And let me continue with the chat. And Empress is saying, and okay, I saw that. So she was sending me effigy definition there, and tutorial is saying okay, and tutorial is saying me wasn't expecting it so early. I know tutorial, sorry, but we have some stuff to do tonight, because I have to work tomorrow, so we're just trying to finish
Speed up
early
things.
tonight. We gone over 3 hours.
Jeez.
Still. And Ricardo said, Tiffany, who named dark chocolate? And Tiffany said, tutorial galang back. No, tutorial galang bad last week. Me win a Christmas credit. Thank you, Jesus. Tutorial said, me would have sharing a Tiffany. And Empress said, I'm not playing, just spectating. And Tiffany saying, Dark Chocolate, who are you and where you're from? I don't know you, Ricardo. Oh my God, Dark Chocolate, they're just messing with you. That's how they are over here. And Marion, take care for the present and and Ricardo said, me not like this son looking. And Tammy said, I fell asleep with the phone in my hand.
Oh my goodness.
He should wake up and we're still here. And Tiffany said, tutorial, I don't know. Then we'd have, but then we'd laugh. Try.
We hear that. Get it off.
Hush, try with this one. And Ricardo is saying, oops. And Ricardo is saying, Tammy, I heard that you won because I wasn't here. It's in a BT wardrobe. And tutorial is saying, I'll try. And Ricardo is saying, who named so and looking? Tammy is saying, don't flatter yourself, Ricardo. I'm a born winner.
All right. You mean?
That's telling him.
Confident. Yeah.
And Tiffany is saying that chocolate need fire.
To make work some buzo.
That chocolate need fire to melt. Our milk work some buzo, Ricardo. Then we'd laugh. And Ricardo is saying, we need Wi-Fi. Oh my God, Ricardo said, laugh out loud, Tammy. Congrats though. All right. And Shane said inside, I read that, saying hello to everyone. And Tammy said, laugh out loud. Thank you, Ricardo.
Shane, big up yourself, General.
And Ricardo, okay, that's the answer. And he's saying, how is it going, man? Okay. Yeah. We're good so far. Shane, hope the holiday preparations going well for you, and you guys will have a wonderful Christmas tomorrow.
Exactly.
And so they're coming, and tutorial is saying, I'm sorry, and Tammy is bigging up Shane, and Tammy is okay. And okay, then sorry. That's King correcting something, and Tammy saying, Shokla, if you're still competing, how's it going? Terrell King is saying, I don't know. And Ricardo is saying, Dark chocolate, reveal yourself and looking. Oh my goodness. Dark chocolate have them bothered.
I'm impressed with the child.
Me no know. I am clueless.
So much name, you know.
All right. So hold on there.
This is the fifth one, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the fifth.
Yeah, that's the fifth one.
Okay.
Okay, so I see Sediment is in the building. Sediment King Vivo.
Big up yourself, Sediment.
Thank you so much for coming, Sediment. Really appreciate it. Merry Christmas and happy and prosperous New Year to you guys. Okay, hold on. Let me see. All right, I can find it there.
Soon come here and
Man of a cake.
say, okay.
Okay, so don't count your chickens before they hatch. So first on the board with the correct response is, I'm trying to make sure I don't miss it. It's Ricardo, then dark chocolate, and Clive, then Tiffany, and tutorial. There's a typo there. Oh yeah, the book says before their hatch, so it's either 2 or 3 words. The book, it's a UK book. It said before their hatch, so according to the book, it's 3, but before they hatch, the same. All right, so number 6 is, I'll be jumping over this as well. First come, 2 words to finish. First come. All right, let me see if I can get through this. And Chuck Life is saying, not good at all, Tommy, since Empress and Ricardo are right. And Ricardo is saying, yellow hot breadfruit with ackee and saltfish is top tier. No, that is good. That's top tier as well. But it tastes good with curry chicken back as well. You should try it if you haven't. But yes, with ackee and saltfish, And Tutorial King is saying, is this the last one? Yes, Tutorial. It's the last one. And Kai is saying, I can't wait to have some for with me. I can saltfish for breakfast. Wow, Kai. Oh my goodness. I wish I had wings. I could fly all the way over there to get some. Oh my goodness. Well, bon appetit for your breakfast tomorrow. And Shane is saying, Tammy, my baby, thanks, virtual hug. And love you. And Tammy is saying, don't let them intimidate you, Chuck Life, laugh out loud. And Ricardo is saying, yes, King, this is the final round. And Ricardo is saying, what did I do? And laughing. And Chuck Life is saying, Tammy, they're not intimidating me. They're kicking my butt, to put it nicely. And Tammy is saying, Shane, honey, laugh out loud. And showing virtual hearts. And Tiffany's saying, Shane, big up. And Tutorial is asking who I lead. In this round, we have Ricardo leading in this round. Ricardo is on 3, Tiffany on 1, and dark chocolate on 1. And Kai is saying, first I'm hearing that enough 1, 2. Okay. Enough is as good as a feast. Okay. And Empress is saying, you have to say twangs. Oh, twangs, Tiffany. You have to say twangs, and okay. And Ricardo said, Auntie Kai, lend me some of the akino. Looking. So Baron, you missed it.
Yeah.
Kai going to have yellow roast breadfruit tomorrow morning with ackee and saltfish for breakfast. I was telling her I wish I had wings, I could fly. That's trust me, then the rest at the table sitting down waiting.
Where can I get yellow breadfruit from?
And Empress is saying Ricardo is leading tutorial. Okay, so and Sediment is saying blessings, mistake, blessings again, Sediment.
Bless up Sediment.
And Sediment is saying hello, chat. And Ricardo is saying, don't call me name Empress. And Shane is saying, happy holidays, guys, blessings. And Empress is saying, when we do your Ricardo, and Ricardo is saying, Empress, who named dark chocolate? And okay, so that's response is coming in.
Anything I missed on it, where we are? 5?
Yes, it's the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just gave out 6. Number 6, I have to check for that, but I'm trying to.
Oh, you don't check for that yet, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
And Sediment came in with before they hatch as well. Empress is saying what Ricardo is saying Empress who named dark chocolate is still asking, and Shane is laughing. And Shane said, Tiffany, how are you? Long time. And Empress is saying, watch Baron. Lol. Jaden circling the present.
Remember me tell her Empress. My stuff on circle like chalk. Can I lie now?
And Empress says, where you ask no Ricardo? And Ricardo said, because you know everyone on YT. And Empress said, here you laugh out loud, Ricardo. And Tutorial said, how much Ricardo they on? I told him he's on 3.
Yeah, for the start, Ricardo is on 3, Tiffany on 1, Chocolate on 1. But who named Chocolate?
Everybody asking the same question.
You think of Empress, you know?
Ricardo already interrogating Empress to find out if it's her.
Oh.
And Ricardo said, Tiffany, guzu time. And and all the lectures that are in the chat there. Oh my goodness. Chat just made a big jump. All right, so let's go to the correct response and then we continue because this chat is busy. And Arlene Wade is in the building.
Big up myself, Arlene.
It's made by Trinalena. That's her channel. Trying to see where she first came in. Oh my goodness. But it's at it again. Okay, so Arlene came in. She says, Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas to you as well. Arlene, happy holidays. Merry Christmas to you for tomorrow when it comes, and hope you will have a blessed and prosperous new year. Oh, I just stopped shy because the chat jumped. That's why I missed it, because I was right above her comment. No, I didn't get there yet. Thought I did. And Shane is saying, big up my father, Mystic and wife.
Yeah, man. Bless
Big
up
up
Shane and the family as well, you know. Merry Christmas to you and prosperous New Year, my brethren.
All right, let's see. All right. So first on the board with the correct response, but it was a typo there. Didn't finish it for some reason. First serve. And as I said, guys, there's no penalty for spelling. And as long as we know that you had the answer and something went wrong, then it's yours. So first on the board with it's first come, first serve. So it would have been Ricardo. He said first sir, and then he put the serve down the bottom. And then we have dark chocolate, then Tutorial, then Tiffany. So first on the board is Ricardo.
Look here. Nobody can tell me say Empress and a dark chocolate.
The big. Oh my God.
So Ricardo got this?
Hmm?
Ricardo points, right?
Yes. So the big question is, who is dark chocolate?
Yeah. So let me give this stat again, guys, for those who want to be aware. Ricardo is on 4 points, Tiffany on 1, dark chocolate on 1.
All right, word number 7 is the first I heard this one, so let me put that one out there. So if anybody has heard it before, kudos to you guys. So number 7 is fortune favors, one word to finish it. Fortune favors, one word to finish. All right, let's catch up with the chat. Empress says, what's going on in the chat? Mystic sensation. And Ricardo is saying, a wedge jam fit there. Oh, you mean with the guzum from last week, Ricardo, I work guzum, Empress. Ricardo said, a wedge jam fit there. Jam fit tired, must say asleep.
I'm going to jump into most of the state, man.
And Ricardo said, man, him send people over here. And Empress.
Yo.
Empress said Jamfet must say a focus on France. Laugh out loud. Ricardo is laughing. Tiffany said, yeah, Ricardo, guzu time to share it for me and you. Oh my goodness.
You know, so me now go there, I'm gonna mash up Jamfet. Jamfet my brethren. And Jamfet good like that.
So I'm coming and with all of these and then at the end, fire.
Yeah.
And Shane send blessings to everyone, and we already acknowledge Arlene and her salutations again. Welcome,
Yes.
and season's greetings to you. And Ricardo is saying, you see your Empress and laughing. And Tiffany is saying, yes, Shane, long time, a little busy now. And Shane is saying, going to shower, leave live running. Okay, Shane, thank you so much. And Ricardo is saying, season's blessings to Arlene. And Nightbot.
Sediment. So, who wants to dance? I mean,
Oh my goodness. All right. So the men 3 emojis. Two emojis.
One piece. So.
All right, Nightbot's gonna get antsy. And Ricardo said,
Yeah, Empress answer me. Go back to the
Byron, me hearing I want peace. So Empress in couldn't wait. Oh my goodness, it kind of say must cool by now, so it's still run gun up the gun cut.
Empress, I hear that, but Empress is cleaning man. Just
We
wait.
couldn't wait. And Ricardo is saying nothing but and Shane is saying, okay, Tiffany, big up. And Ricardo said, no one piece too. So Ricardo
All right.
here too.
But I mean, we have to equally share it, man. If Empress I get, Ricky forget to.
And so the men said dead with laugh. And
We soon be there.
first serve, okay, Sediment came in with
We just
that
on the
one.
last segment, all right?
And Empress says Sediment walk
Come here.
1.
Mhm.
So if you can get that one, then it's done.
Yeah.
And Sediment say here tired and stressed out Empress. Oh no. And Empress say Kai, get me some of that ackee and saltfish.
Boy, Kaya, Aki and selfish and yellow breadfruit. Boy, trust me, I'm not a liar. Kaya, me feel jealous. Not a liar. Kai, email somebody Aki and selfish and breadfruit to me, no man. Email it.
Empress is saying Sediment, Mr. Stop stress out yourself. And Arlene is saying thanks, Ricardo. And Tiffany is saying I want me get Jaja. And Ricardo is saying hold on, repeat the score.
Okay, so Ricky, the score is Ricardo on 4, Tiffany on 1, and Chocolate on 1. So that's 6. A 6 video on it?
Mm-hmm. And Guy says all these typo lol, Ricky, it would be better you come over.
I tell you.
I guess for the breakfast.
Yeah.
And Ricardo is looking and Kai saying straight out of Portland, Byron. I am in No man, Kai.
Kai, seriously?
Kai,
in Jamaica?
look here. You better buckle up some of that sunshine the car come cover. Minus 19 degrees this morning. The bun off my finger, my toe. Just send
How much
some
more?
of that
Minus
sunshine.
19 we face this morning.
Mm.
Kai over here no pretty Kai, man. Tell you, I go there for roughly about
Minus
5 minutes.
21 now.
Minus 21 now, Kai. I go there for about 5 minutes and my finger them up bun off. Almost frostbite. Boy, trust me. Kai in Jamaica. I wish I Kai the Portland.
Oh my
Oh my
goodness.
God. Portland beautiful, you know, honey.
I'm jealous. Oh,
We'll have to visit one of them places. I tell you, boy.
well,
I'm
enjoy.
so jealous of Kai. Believe you me.
Enjoy, Kai.
Oh my God. Trust me, boy. Kai just over here at me.
Okay, it's a big bird.
You know.
Big iron bird. Empress Sediment. Empress just keep doing the best.
Yes,
Sis.
yes.
Okay, hold understand. I guess they understand what's going on. And Ricardo is saying, but Jesus,
Jesus.
and looking. And Ricardo is saying exactly how it
Dark chocolate.
Now let it go.
Ricardo, you don't know, say I impressed that man.
Ricardo said, me feel like Empress too. If not a job fit, and tutorial said that mean me still have a
And a
chance.
jam for that. Empress.
Our dark chocolate is just dark chocolate.
You know something I feel say Empress?
Dark chocolate could be just dark
You
chocolate.
know who me feel say? A Rasta girl. And an Empress.
And Empress said, Ricardo, will not give me half there. And Arlene is saying, thanks much, dear. Amen. You as well.
As well.
Thank you. And Ricardo said, move up, Empress. And Empress said, so you treat me, Ricardo. All right. Ricardo said, thank you, because me did a fret.
Yeah.
I guess for the score.
Yeah.
And Ricardo said, adapt me set to Byron.
I mean.
All right, let's see. To get back in here. Let's see who framed in first with the correct response for the ending of that. Um, 14 favors. Oh my God. Guys, so now have a wheel and come again. Everybody answers incorrect.
Oh.
So try again. Fortune favors. Think about who those who always win in the lottery. What happened to them afterwards?
So you just give you.
Just give them a clue.
Give them a clue.
Fortune favors. One word.
Tell me a clue one. You just have to tell me the answer.
I'm afraid so, but you don't know. Okay, let's. No, it starts with an F. So try again. Fortune favors, and it starts with an F. Think about the one with his money will soon depart.
Okay, I got you now.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Whisperer. He can't whisper loud, you see. Ricardo said, an Empress named Dark Chocolate. Ricardo said, these are the answers for Fortune favors. Nope, doesn't favor the brave, the strong, or the bold. And Ricardo said, you notice the Empress not answer, but the Dark Chocolate person not answer.
Exactly.
Empress said, notice me
Me
say me
figure
not
him
play.
out, Ricky. Me figure him out already.
So notice
I
me
realize,
say me not play.
You understand?
And
Dark chocolate, you're not Empress. A Rasta girl.
and Ricardo said, yeah, you now play about dark chocolate, I play though.
Exactly.
Ricardo said, which is right. If she get me, I forget.
Maybe I can't figure that out.
If it's a type, I guess he'll put the correct thing.
Yeah, honey.
I forget too.
We are
Which is right. If she get me, I forget too. And Empress said, all right, me gone. Good night, Baron, and enjoy it here tonight. Enjoy the Christmas and Happy New Year when it comes. I'm out.
All right.
You know, so she's still there.
Thank you, Empress. No, Empress is out, but Rasta girl still there.
Ricardo said, you see your Empress? And Ricardo said, but Auntie Kai, are you on JetBlue?
Trust me, Empress.
Tell Ricardo.
Trust me, Ricardo.
Boy, you want that time, shoot, I just been going the past couple of weeks.
We soon finish. Honestly, we soon finish.
And Kai say, oh my God, them figures not nice at all. Stay warm, guys. Oh God, I'm telling you, Kai, when you open the front door, the glare, like when the sun is very bright, and you see that glare, that's the glare you get from the cold.
I spent 5 minutes out there, Kai, trying to clean up the driveway, and I tell you, my entire fingers partially frostbite.
And Kai said, I've never spent Christmas in the US, always in Jamaica at this time of the year. Oh, I'm
Boy, trust me.
jealous.
Mm.
We're too far. Well, enjoy. I'm sure now see I get some of that good old sorrel and the
Well, yeah,
Christmas
man,
cake.
partially the breadfruit there,
Christmas fruit cake.
partially the breadfruit and the ackee. When we eat too much ackee and stuff, I want to eat some curry chicken, but I'm not lie.
Kai say I have shares in JetBlue, lol.
Aye.
Ricardo, lol. Okay, greed, fame, gambling. No, okay. First on the board with the correct response is Ricardo, and it is done. So it is fortune
Right.
favors fools.
And there
That's what I
goes.
said. Think about those who win the lottery
So,
most times.
Ricardo, take home this point and make JJ happy. Make Jaden happy because Jaden can open is present right now. So, Ricardo, close down the game for JJ.
And
So-
Ricardo says she out, but dark chocolate's still there.
Congratulations, Ricardo.
All right, let me put my IG information in the chat
Me know
again.
say JJ, they said, thank you, Ricardo. Me need to what me present.
So, hit me up on IG with your information for your credit, and please indicate whether it is Digicel or Flow.
That's what Truck Live?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because Truck Live need to get him credit, you don't know. So we have Tiffany, Truck Live, Empress, and Ricardo twice.
Okay, so congratulations, guys. Well played games. And thank you so much again for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
And everyone have a blessed and wonderful Christmas tomorrow. And as I said before, I'm wishing everyone a very prosperous New Year. And tomorrow, Kai, I'm not sure since she's not told me she's going live, but Kai should be going live tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. I think it's the same time in Jamaica, Florida. And then we also have the Taylors who are going live at 8:30 as well. And Teacher P is going live at 1 p.m. Jamaica time tomorrow. And Tara is going live on Sunday at 8 p.m. And that is US time. I'm not sure where in the US. And Kai is saying, I think I will. She's not too sure, but we'll tune in to
we'll tune in to whoever have live will tune in.
You'll tune in and see if she does come on. And then Monday night again, Tara has
Kai,
another live with
Teacher
her other
P,
channel.
and whoever have live, we try our best to be there, right? And support as usual, because from them we get their usual support as well. So we have to just pass on the strength.
Okay. And Truck Life is saying, I would like to donate my credit to you, Mystic. Merry Christmas. Okay, Truck Life, thank you. You sure you don't want the credit? But thank you.
Right. I mean, we appreciate that. Huh?
Thank you.
Right? Yeah, Truck Life.
Give it to mommy or
daddy.
And
respect for that, Truck Life.
Thank
really
you so much,
that.
Truck Life. Really appreciate it. And happy holidays to you and everybody else again. And Empress is saying before Truck Life, give me credit. And Ricardo is saying, why you mean I think Auntie Ricardo said, I may go get it. Okay. All right. So again, guys, good night and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm happy and prosperous New Year because Jaden is now shaking my chair.
and finally, what I want to really finish with, guy, is just remember your safety, right? Because we love you all. We don't want to hear any form of unfortunate situation.
So
Right.
keep safe, everybody,
So
for the
please,
holiday season, and be
keep
very
safe.
vigilant. Make sure you're
Exactly.
mindful of your
Watch your,
surroundings.
maintain your surveillance, right? Never be, absent-minded. You understand? Watch everything that moves around you, right? Because we have some troubling times in Jamaica. I know Jamaica is paradise. We want to get back there. Which part? Our doors people can sleep with them doors open. So guys, please be careful out there.
Okay,
You understand?
let me wrap up
Please.
now before you make Jaden
All
jump
right.
into the chair. And Truck Life is saying, guys, you guys are welcome. Thank you again. And Sediment is saying, Empress not normal. Sediment is dying with love. Truck Life is saying, Empress and laughing. Empress is saying, big up Truck Life. Truck Life is saying, good night to all. So good night. You all have a wonderful rest tonight. And Truck Life is saying, Merry Christmas to all.
Wow, yeah.
Empress is saying, lol, Sediment. And Kai is saying, enjoy your holiday to host and stay warm. We're trying.
I tell you something, honey.
Yes, our light bill is gonna be high. We're trying.
What made this amazing, honey? We have some
Sediment is
wonderful.
laughing.
We have some wonderful people in the chat. Some wonderful people.
Wonderful
Love all of them.
families.
Wonderful families. I feel at home with them. To be honest.
And Empress is showing Kai some love, and Ricardo is saying, have an amazing Christmas, guys, and happy holidays to you all. Have an amazing weekend. Same to you, guys. I will be at work tomorrow morning, but we will be celebrating. Well, we celebrated last weekend. We had dinner.
Yes.
And now we're going to be opening gifts. And Truck Life is saying, great life as always, Mystic. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Truck Life.
Thank you so much. Okay, guys, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
All
Bye.
right. And
Keep
remember,
safe.
peace out. Keep safe. The other day.